Mhm. All right.
You pawn shall wait outside the village once you're ready to begin. Seems a fair place to rest.
Mm.
If we can lift the thief off his feet, he's ours.
Where the? Oh yeah. Damn, I completely forgot. I was like trying to figure out where my damn. Uh, ugh. Hello. I was trying to figure out where my what you call it was my headphone case, and I forgot. I had it over here charging on the PlayStation. Look, I made the camera even bigger. Huge camera feed. Ah. All right, let's see here. We're going to turn on all the shit now. All right. And strap on. Get ready to go. So much shit in the way. I love having shit in the way. It's so good. Where's the end of this cord? Man, it is cold. It is cold. Cold up in this bitch. It's so cold. All right, I'm gonna button up my little shirt, and I'm gonna clip the microphone on somewhere up in this region, and I'm gonna try to be warm. Okay, it's almost time for smegma. I'm gonna share the link to the dick cord real quick. Ah, more like smog smegma. That's great. More like smog smegma. Let's see here. Oh, Ludwig changed his name. It's Ludwig Butcher of Vernsworth. I just saw that. That's cool. Man. Very good. And let's copy that link and drop it in here. Let's pull up the chat. the Chatteroony. Boom. Okay, Discord link is pinned for the whole perverted world to see. There it is. The disgusting Discord link. Now we can smeg around. Okay, let's see. What smeggy quest are we gonna smeg on today? Let's see. Hopefully I can get more efficient at questing, and it won't take me like 3 hours to do a single quest. I hope we can make that work. Okay. An uninvited guest. We'll do this one. Oh, that's right. We have a quest just from talking to this man. Done with your preparations, good fisher? Yeah, let's go. I shall go stand watch elsewhere. You head that way, good fisher. Okay.
Tis time. I have faith in you, cousin. And why not? As Arisen, petty thieves.
It just said press R2 to pick up items, but I didn't catch what all he said to do. Give chase and apprehend him before he can flee the village. Well, where is he? How do I know where he is?
Forget this place, cuz. Go and catch them.
Well, where is he? Damn you. I don't know where he is. Is that him?
Yield, damn ya! Doggy!
Yield, damn you. Oh, I have to grab him, don't I? I'm gonna have to grab him. Piss out of him. All right. Brilliant work. Trusty Patches told me exactly what to do. Thought you could outwit an onion. Yeah, that's right. I forgot. Whenever I forget how Patches talks, I just remember that line.
What's more, the rat you caught has a loose tongue.
Excellent work, Master. What's more, the rat you caught has a loose tongue. Steve reviewed doing a tier list on all Godzilla. Oh, that's cool. I thought about doing something like that one day because I have probably seen every Godzilla movie that exists. I could probably do something like that. I've thought about it before. I haven't done a tier list video yet, come to think of it. He spoke of the company he keeps. A band of thieves that style themselves.
Taking a stronghold in the south for their home.
I don't think I've ever seen a Godzilla cartoon. I may have seen the one that came out after the shitty American Godzilla, but I don't remember a lot about it. I hated that movie, so I probably didn't watch the cartoon. I don't even count that one because it's an American Godzilla. Fuck that shit. I hate American Godzilla, dude. It's the shittiest crap. Whoa, why did it put your chat in a little tiny box? Hold on, I gotta pull up the YouTube to read it. 2 achievements away from the Dragon's Dogma play. Oh, wow. Holy crap, dude. Godzilla Cartoon USA is good. Well, it's got to be better than the movie. Godzilla -1 is my favorite Godzilla movie now, I think. I'm pretty sure it's my favorite one at this point.
Seems they eat well on the good if you caused it.
Yeah, I think Godzilla -1 is probably the best crafted Godzilla film to date.
A traveller told me he spoke of a hole. What can I do you for? As you will.
Let's see here. I don't think we need to store anything, do we? What's this? Is this a quest item? Do I need this for something? I don't really know if I need this for any specific reason. I'm just gonna put it away. Put it away. All right. Now I'm gonna just be compelled to talk like Patches all the time. Let's pull up the next quest. Grand Soren. 50 war bugles. I did. I got it. Acquire a snakeskin purse. Oh, so that one, it's not even going to tell me where to go, is it?
Seems a fair place to rest.
Seems a fair place to rest.
I wonder if that's where... Now there. What can I do you for? Take care now.
Why does it have the quest marker right there though? Oh, I know why. It's not a quest marker. It's the what do you call it? The map marker I placed to find the inn. Remove. There we go. Okay. Soul Taker, golden bastard. I want the golden bastard. All right, let me see. If I open up the map, will I get to find out where the golden bastard is? It doesn't look like it's going to tell me, does it? Acquire a snakeskin purse. So it doesn't tell me where to go. 20 seeker tokens. Give Selena Granz's herb to acquire. All right, I guess we can do that one, right? First of all, did I get all these? Oh no, there's new ones. Quell the Hobbs. Okay. Dark Chorus. Okay. Do the 20 seeker tokens. Is that one going to be easy? I'm trying to find the ones that I can actually do, you know, because like, I mean, is that one that I just need to do as I play the game? Oh, wait a minute. Are any of these going to tell me where to go? It says Witchwood. I don't know where the fuck Witchwood is. I don't see Witchwood anywhere on this bitch. All Granzis. 20 kept giant fish. Where the fuck do you get a fish from? How do you get a fish? It just says, I need fish. Captain has your main quest? Oh, really? Okay. Sir Mercedes has a refined look to her. But she can drink any man under the table. I only stomach liquor cut with herbs. You know, so. Region. Oh, that's another one. Doesn't tell you where you would find it. I mean, how do you keep up with all this shit that doesn't even have like anything that tells you, like, you just go back through your inventory and be like, oh look, I have a bay leaf now. I can do that one quest. Like, do you have to just remember all this? Fucking ass. Bulbasaur, what's up, man? Dude, it took me forever to make my food. Like, it took so forever. Because when I got off work today, I bought a whole bunch of stuff to make salad with. Because I'm trying to do a little bit better about eating more produce and raw food. And, man, it took forever. Hold on, let me see. What did you say? A matter of Myrmidons is the main quest? Oh, it is. Okay. What's cracking Jimbo? I'm just trying to figure out which quest to do. Okay, this one says view on map. Hey, what's up? Tell 'em rack. How many racks have you told them? Have you told them many racks? Oh, I just realized something. I shouldn't have talked about eating a salad. I blew my cover. I'm supposed to say I ate a delicious Salisbury steak banquet meal, and it was so good. It didn't make me want to throw up or anything. Oh, is the okay, so hold on. So if I do this, this is view on map. Grand Soren. Okay. Do I have to like click on the stone to use it, or can you click on the area to use it? Behave yourselves in the Duke's. What did it say? The Duke's demon? Dimini? Behave yourself in the Duke's butthole. No more than 2 fingers are allowed. Ever. So this here is the Pawn Guild. Wow, somebody got a little crazy with the sliders on that character, didn't they? LOL. They were like, I want her to be able to kill dragons with her mammary glands. Wow, nice hair, buddy. I used to have hair like that. Welcome, Arisen. We have awaited your cum dungeon. I mean, you're coming. This pawn is called Barnaby. I tend to the affairs of the Pawn Guild. Oh, you know what this is? What do they call it in Pokemon? Do they call it the Poke Center? Or the Pokemon Center? They call it the Poke Center? Where you rest your Pokemon? That's a thing about Pokemon I actually remember, so maybe some of the people on the Discord who know about Pokemon will give me a point for that.
And they have little donuts for the Pokemon called Pokepuffs.
That's a thing. That's a thing I know about Pokemon. Alright, what we got here? Looks as though Barnaby has more to say. Oh, really? Well, Pokemoron crapping toilet. This little ripped old man here. So this is a pawn. Oh, that's right. Yeah. Piglet is a Pokemon. I know that there's a couple of Pokemon people. Who wasn't there? Wait a minute. Wasn't there somebody on the Discord that got really pissed off when somebody said like Pokemon wasn't that great or something? I forget. It was like, didn't somebody like fly right the fuck off the handle because somebody took the name of Pokemon in vain? Oh my god. Cancel quest. No, idiot. I don't want to cancel quest. I just was trying to see if I could pick up more quests. Jeez. You know what's crazy, guys? I just found out last night when I was playing with the camera settings. Or no, was it last night? No, it was 2 days ago. Because yesterday I went to sleep as soon as I got off work. But the other day when I got off, I played with the camera settings for a minute. And I found out that I can actually green screen all this behind me. So like if I wanted to, I could just chroma key all that out. So we wouldn't even have the circle around me. Or if I wanted to do something funny, like, oh, wait a minute. No, I wouldn't be able to change the background. Never mind. It would just let me chroma key the background out. So it would like just be me in the corner, basically, with not even this border or whatever. But I thought that was kind of cool. The only thing was, I was like, I don't know if I want to bring the green screen all the way in here just for that. I don't know, because that thing would be taking up a lot of space in the living room. You got to make green screen look like shit. MCU CGI. That's pretty funny. Make it look like the fucking Black Widow movie. The best movie ever made. It grieves me to burden you. Trouble Brews. Oh shit, not Trouble. God dang it. They're always brewing the wrong thing, man. Can't they be like the Canadians and just brew good beer? I just want another Molson. Hey, Jacob. Oh shit.
There's a Jacob in my band class.
Oh really?
His last name's Dunlap.
Do you think it's the same Jacob?
No, his last name's Dunlap.
Oh, it's a different Jacob. It's not the same Jacob that's in your band class.
He's black. And he wears glasses.
Oh really? So am I. And so do I. I haven't watched them yet. I have not watched them, but we're gonna watch them. Me and Aurora actually were watching the Amazon Tick series, and I don't know. I haven't gotten back on the Discord today in a while, but I don't know if anybody has seen it yet. But the Tick Amazon is that, or the Amazon Tick is fucking pretty damn good. It's a lot like the Tick comic book, which I really love.
I like Overkill.
Yeah. It's pretty badass because it's actually really violent and shit, and I like that because they have characters that actually kill people. Yeah, I mean the cartoon is great. The cartoon is great, and I honestly I like the live action Tick show on Fox, the one that has Patrick Warburton. I thought that show was good too. I enjoyed it. I love the Tick. I think that the Tick, dude. I'm telling you, man. If you like the Tick, you should really read the comic books because the comic books are awesome. Even the Legion, or what purpose it serves. Okay. So do I go? It'll let me go in. Okay, here we go.
It's funny because
Time for some fuckery.
the Tick is a superhero, but in real life, Ticks are parasites that are absolute chaos and drink blood.
Your girl wants to catch Green Knight. Can you give a spoiler-free synopsis? Oh, of the Green Knight? Oh, okay, yeah, sure. Okay. So, basically, the Green Knight it's an A24 film, so it's nothing like what the trailer implies it's going to be. I will say this, like, I'm trying to think of a good way to give a synopsis, because it's basically like it's a movie about a guy who goes on a journey, and I think it's safe to say that he learns a lot about himself on the journey. And I was very surprised at the like the way that they told the story, and I really loved it. Like I don't really want to say too much because the movie has some shit that is just absolutely fucking amazing, but it also has some shit that is absolutely like a twist too. So like there are some things where you're gonna be like, what? Like that's gonna happen when you're watching this movie. So it's great. The effects on the Green Knight also are amazing. Yeah. I'll tell you something really great is Alex, the guy from I Hate Everything, is he's English, and he said he's a very big fan of Arthurian mythology, and he said that the Green Knight is actually a story from Arthurian mythology that for some reason like just nobody has ever made a film out of, and that's kind of weird because it's such a fantastic idea. And after watching The Green Knight, it makes me really pissed off that we don't get more films like based in Arthurian stories, because they're pretty damn badass. Like it's straight up like, you know, awesome like fantasy shit. And I am just like I want to see more films by this guy, but I want to see more films in this genre. Because the one thing I can tell you, dude, The Green Knight is so much fucking better than you think it's gonna be. Because like when you think of the genre, you're gonna think it's gonna be some just like, how do you say, like it's just gonna be a genre fantasy movie, right? Like it's just gonna be about like fucking wizards and knights and shit. But it is not what you think it's gonna be. It's not. It's like when you know how like every comic book movie is just this really basic comic book movie and it's not actually a story? Except like Logan is a real movie because it's basically Children of Men. It's just Children of Men with mutants in it. Like that's what The Green Knight is. Like I don't want to tell you what movie it's kind of like because that'll probably spoil some of it. But it's not just a movie where they go to fight some bad guys or anything like that. You know what I mean? Like it's way better than that. So it's my favorite film by the guy that directed it. I'm forgetting his name right now, but it's the same guy who directed A Ghost Story, and he's extremely competent. Oh, I should have known that thing was going to explode. Hold on, let me look at the chat. I'm going to have to ask you what movie it's like after we watch. Oh, okay. Yeah, man. I tell you, like, I would love to do a video about The Green Knight on the channel because it's a more recent movie and it's absolutely like my kind of shit. You know, like I still am going to pursue talking about movies on the channel, even if they don't get like insane views, because I may have just not gotten the right style for it down yet. It may be just that like my sitting around talking about movies thing isn't quite attention grabbing enough for people, because I know even though I joke about Jeremy Jahns and shit, he has a really fast in your face way of doing movie reviews, and that seems to get most people's attention. I have Broadcut, Blitz Strike, and I have this one that I forget the name of, but I just call it Shoryuken, where I do this. Shoryuken! Blitz Strike is pretty cool. Broadcut's interesting because you like jump backwards when you do it. Blitz Strike is badass though. I like it. It really helps when you need to close the distance. And I always love doing a Shoryuken even when I totally whiff. The flippity dippity. Zippity dippity. Ooh, Betsy got a rock. She's just like Charlie Brown. I got a rock. Ooh, Craft Bone. Hell yeah. They're almost as good as Craft Work. Craft Bone, Thugs in Harmony. Hey, have you guys ever watched the Weird Al interviews before? Where he like cuts in footage of old interviews with him, and then he like basically he just like writes jokes for the whole interview. I just saw one today on my lunch break where he was talking to Kevin Federline, and it may be my favorite one he's ever done now. It is gold. If you get a chance, watch the one he does with Eminem too, that one. Because Eminem definitely does not like Weird Al. Which is even funnier to me because I seriously think it's because Weird Al is way better at being funny than Eminem is. And Weird Al's a better rapper than Eminem is too. He's a better rhymer. He can actually play an instrument too, which is amazing. But yeah, Eminem like really doesn't like Weird Al, so it's fun to see him make fun of him. I kind of have a little bit of contempt for musicians who don't appreciate Weird Al, actually. Like, when Prince said that he would not let Weird Al do any of his songs, he basically did a Prince, what do you call it? Like, he did a little Prince imitation in the UHF music video anyway. Is there a lever? Where is it? It's somewhere. Maybe I'll find it. A pot. Had you an empty flask? Oh, there it is. Oh, damn, inhaled some water, man. Yeah, it's right. I keep forgetting that you got to save in this game. I'm so used to all my games auto-saving, you know? Shit. Yeah, last time I had started to sort of build up the muscle memory to remember to save, but that was just because I kept doing that one area where I just kept dying all the time. Oh yeah, dude, you gotta save in this game. You gotta manual save or you're gonna get fucked. Yeah, if you don't manual save, man, you could ooh boy, it sucks, dude. You gotta go way back. It's worse to run back. Ooh. Do 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 do. Get out of that box, treasure. This is Yogi Bear. Yeah. Yeah, if Dark Souls 2 had manual saves, it'd be the best. Fuck me, dude. Okay, so there's another lever. Do we need to find? Let's see if we can. Oh ho ho! Well, Mr. Sally, I didn't know it was a fucking rune bear. Oh, look, it won't let me save now that I see it. Now that I see the rune bear, it won't let me save. Let me see here. Can I do it over here? Oh, I can't. Well, thanks, game. Thanks, game, you miserable twat. Trying to catch dinos. We're trying to catch Pokemon. He's horny. Oh my god, cutscene. The sight of women excites it. But that's what I am. A woman. Is he going to try to fuck me? Finger butthole? Uh-oh. Don't. Oh no. Shake my stick. Shake it. Oh my god. He's gonna grab my boobies. Let go. There you go. Set his face on fire. That's boss. Hell yeah. That's right. Bonk Lady does the fucking. Get him. Yeah. Shoryuken. We killed the Rancor. We're going to try to kill the Rancor. Hey, look, I'm climbing on him. Look, I'm climbing on him, you guys. It's like that game, Shadow of the Colossus. Shadow of Colossus. Why are you a bitch at Colossus? I'll tell you, you know, I know everybody like loves the fucking 90s X-Men cartoon, and I like a lot about it, but I hate the fact that they make Colossus sound like a fucking dumbass mongoloid. It's like, bro, just because he's like really tall doesn't mean he's a mongoloid. Oh, why you run from Colossus, huh? It's like, dude, what the fuck with your racist ass Russian stereotype character that it sounds like he's got brain damage? That's not cool. Colossus is a smart man. I think they did, man. Actually, I think you're right. Because on Monster Hunter World, you can jump on monsters just like you can in this game. Except in Monster Hunter World, I think all you got to do is just like jump, like on a cliff or something. You just jump over them. Take this, you bats. Take this, Batman. What's going on with the Russians? I was talking about why they make Colossus sound stupid on the X-Men cartoon from the 90s, because he's not stupid. He's not stupid at all. Colossus is one of my favorite X-Men characters. And he is from Russia. He's from Russia. He's not stupid. But they make him talk stupid for some reason. He is hero of socialist labor. Hero of socialist labor. Kate Blanchett is also not Russian. We have run out of oil in the lamp. Can you combine the rotten fruit and butthole to make oil? I'm going to combine finger with butthole to make oil. I pulled the switch again. Cutscene. Can you combine rotten fruit and meat? Rotten fruit and meat. Rotten fruit and rotten fruit and rotten fruit and meat. I don't know. I'm assuming you have to be at your storage box to combine shit, so I'll find out. Oh, there's another Indiana Jones? Yeah, I haven't even watched the review for it, actually. They did a review for it on Red Letter Media, and I just haven't gotten around. I haven't actually been keeping up with Red Letter Media's new stuff. My favorite thing that they do is review, and I want to say that they posted a review for something I have been wanting them to talk about forever. The problem with Red Letter Media is they're always talking about movies that I want to do videos on myself. And it feels weird because they're always like, today we're going to talk about Raising Arizona. And I'm like, no, fuck you. I want to talk about Raising Arizona. So it's a little weird, but their channel is really good. They're very funny people. All right, let me see what kind of hateful anti-Colossus shit you just posted up in this mug. Don't you remember Batman and Robin? Big and metal, metal brain unable to process, and big muscle. Oh, are you talking about because they made Bane stupid in the Batman and Robin movie? Yeah, that's another character they fucked over. In fact, you know what? I might have to do a series because I just realized that the movie, or not the movie, the video that I'm writing right now is kind of adjacent to that sort of topic. And it almost makes me want to like develop that kind of in a way. You know what I mean? Like something along the lines of like this character got done dirty in the movies kind of shit, you know? Because like Bane is pretty fucking badass. Like I read the Nightfall storyline like as it was happening in the 90s, and it's a really good story. One of the really cool aspects of it too is the guy that takes over for Batman while he's like in recovery is like fucking a psycho, and he just is like, I am Batman now. And Robin's like, dude, don't you think you should like not do some of the shit you're doing? And he's like, shut the fuck up. I'm Batman. You go fuck yourself. And I'm like, wow, this guy is a lunatic. and then eventually he like makes his own suit that's like, yeah, Batman's suit's a piece of crap. I'm gonna make a real badass suit. And then it's like the most 90s looking shit ever. It looks like Rob Liefeld drew it. It's awesome. I remember when that guy came out, I hated him. I hated the costume and everything. I hated everything he stood for. I was like, this guy is not, he is not my damn Batman. And then, you know, the storyline was going on for a while. So it started to feel like maybe he was going to be the new Batman. Batfleck, well, Batman just doesn't murder people. So as far as I'm concerned, that's just not Batman. Like, I know that people like to say, oh, well, Batman shot people like in the 30s and shit. But it's like, yeah, that's a shitty Batman. Yeah, his name's called Azrael. That's right, yeah. Yeah, Azrael. Yeah, I could do, dude, I could do so much shit with talking about comic book characters that the screen has fucked. Like, I mean, Colossus, dude, Colossus is an awesome character. And they made him like a mongoloid on the X-Men cartoon. And, I mean, let's not forget the utter bastardization they've done with Cyclops in practically everything. Practically everything. I don't know if they fucked over Cyclops in some of the newer X-Men movies. I think I've heard that he doesn't really do anything in the new X-Men movies, but he didn't do a lot in the old ones either, which is insane to me because he was like the main X-Man until what was the what was it? Oh, I know. It was the oh my god, we gotta fight a penis. Take this, you penis. You'll never defeat me and my band of merry misfits. Die, penis monsters. I'll get your penis crystals. Port crystals. Oh, it's like a port key, like on Harry Potter. You're a wizard, Harry. We get to go to Diagon Alley. I will teach you... Dude, I wish I could do a good Alan Rickman impression. I'll teach you to ensnare the mind and bewitch the senses. Oh my god, these penis monsters are everywhere! You have a shore you can penis. Oh, well, I'm blowing up. I didn't know they were exploding penises. Somebody should have told me. Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah, you gotta talk. Yeah, Alan Rickman does sound like that, doesn't he? God, dude, wasn't Alan Rickman just the best? You ever notice that, like, Alan Rickman is, like, the best thing in everything? Like, he made every film, man. Like, did you ever see the Kevin Costner Robin Hood? He was just so fun. He was the best character in Die Hard. He was the best character in Robin Hood. He's the best character in Harry Potter. He's the best actor in Harry Potter by far. He just like up there just acting circles around everybody. I would say Gary Oldman, well, you know, my thing about Gary Oldman is, like, he was only in, like, what was it, like 2 or 3 movies, and he was barely in them. Like, to me, I love Gary Oldman, but he's like a minor character in those movies. I kind of think that's shitty. They should have made him have a bigger role. It's kind of annoying. I don't know if maybe they just wanted him for that role because of the fact that he looks evil. So they were like, yeah, we'll make him Sirius Black. That way people like think he's evil at first, you know, Because Gary Oldman always looks like a bad guy. Well, everybody likes Sirius Black. You're missing the point of what I'm saying. Open your ears and use your brain. You're not listening. Because I'm telling you that they cast him because he looks like an evil man. Because Gary Oldman looks like an evil man. That's the twist, is that when you find out Sirius is not evil, you're like, oh, maybe I should learn not to judge books by their cover all the time, Hagrid. He's the best. And I keep blowing up because these fucking dicks keep exploding on me. And I'm sick of it. Exploding Dicks, the video game. Yeah, I mean, I like Ray Fiennes a lot, too. But, you know, again, it's like he's really not in the movies that much. Like, until, what is it, like the 4th or 5th movie? He's finally in the movies, for real. Bonnie Wright had the best performance. I don't know who Bonnie Wright is. I don't know all the actors. The girl who played Jenny. Now, I'll be honest with you, man. I haven't gone back and watched all those movies in a while. So, if any of them have extremely bad acting, I probably don't remember it. I do remember, like, there were points when they were really young that their acting really sucked, though. Like, there are some scenes that are downright hilarious. Quest failed. Hell yeah. Well, I thought I was picking up the gems whenever they appeared. So what? Is there just no reason to pick up, or no reason to fight these dicks now? Get up, Panches. Don't you get outwit an onion. They botched the love story? Do you mean the one between Harry and Ron? Because that's why I'm pissed. It's just like in Star Wars, they fucked that one up too. Disney really sucks, dude. Harry's and Jenny. Shit, I'm trying to remember. He did end up with her, though. What do you mean they botched it? To me, it almost didn't even exist. Did it even exist until, like, the last movie? I've never read the books, so I don't know. You know, Aurora, what are you cooking in there? Okay. For some reason, I thought I smelled a fart. That does not smell like broccoli. I know what broccoli smells like. I just ate some broccoli. Oh, that's what you mean, is because they didn't do it until the last movie. Yeah, I agree. That's pretty shitty development, because it's like, if you're supposed to build up this whole thing, like, that's his wife in the future, and there's not even, like, hints, really. You know what I mean? Like, and then I thought it was kind of shitty that the Cho, what's her name? Cho, right? That she just fucking disappears. Like, they act like she's going to be a character, and then boom, she's just gone. And, I mean, I'm like, oh, I forgot. J.K. Rowling had a character that wasn't white. Get him out of the movie. I'll be right back. I got to go to the bathroom. I've been drinking a giant cup of water. And I threw my fucking microphone on the floor. Isn't that great? Woo! I was just checking out my work schedule coming up, and my work schedule is going to suck ass for a good little minute. It's like I got to work tomorrow and then I'm off. Then I got to work 1-2 days and I'm off 1 day. Then I got to work a day, then I'm off a day. Then I got to work 2 days and I'm off a day. Work 1, 2, 3, 4 days, 5 days, then I'm off a day. Ugh. Nightmare. Another fun fact, the Weasley twins had the Marauders map for years and probably saw Ron sleeping with Peter Pettigrew in his room and they just didn't say anything. That's funny. I'm going to read the books, but the inflation keeps getting worse. Yeah, you know what I do, man, a lot of the time is, especially because I just flat out don't have time to just sit down and read books. I audiobook a lot. Like, I do a lot of that shit. You know, like, I know that there's, you probably have to have a pretty big channel to do, like, sponsorships and stuff. But if I ever got to do one, I would probably do one for something that does audiobooks. Yeah, because I listen to a lot of audiobooks. I go into phases where I will just listen to audiobooks up the ass. And I'll I found this awesome thing one time, dude. It was a collection of the top 100 science fiction novels, like, of all time. And the funny thing was, some of them I thought were completely stupid. And I was, like, shocked that they were that high on the list. Some of them are super boring. Like, there was one that was about this guy that, or there was like, it was like this society where there was all these different aliens, right? But one of them was just bird people. And they were trying to, like, talk about these bird people and describe them. And it was so boring. And I was like, that's it? Bird people? That's your aliens? But through that list, I discovered a book called Old Man's War. And if you've never read Old Man's War, holy shit. Old Man's War. Fucking read it. It's written by a guy named John Scasey, and it's a series. And it kicks ass. It's some of the best sci-fi I've ever seen in my life. And I am shocked that I haven't seen a movie or anything based on this. Like, it's such a good idea for a movie. The 3-body problem? Oh, yeah. There's a channel that I look at sometimes that likes to talk about sci-fi horror, because I delved into these different, like, species and stuff, and it's, like, really creepy. I'm kind of wanting to check it out. Nothing like good old existential horror. And I'm gonna explode over here, you guys. I'm exploding all over the place. Oh my god. Hey, have you guys been keeping up with what's going on with P. Diddy and his sons? It's insane. I, like, randomly flipped on the Law and Crime Network today and was like, what is this? Did not know that was happening. Small nut patches. Get that small nut patches. Get it. Stop hiding in the hole, you penis monster. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it, you penis monster. Shoryuken. Dude, do you want a freaking Shoryuken or what? The mouths on those things look cool, though. They look very detailed. You know, when I was like in high school, I read a science fiction novel that William Shatner wrote, and it actually wasn't bad. I wish I could remember what it was called. I bet if I saw the cover, I would recognize it and I'd know which one it was. I was very surprised that William Shatner could write a decent book. I kind of assumed he was not intelligent enough to do that. Did we win? What's cool about Old Man's War? Well, okay, so first of all, one thing that is very cool about Old Man's War is it is a story that I have never heard anything like this before. As soon as I could tell you this, like while I was listening to the story, I was visualizing, like the guy's descriptions of what's going on is so good that it's like you're watching a movie just listening to the audiobook. He does such a good job. And the story really gets you engrossed because the characters are fucking awesome. And the main man, who is like I guess the main character in the book, you really like sympathize with this guy like really early on, and it's like he goes through some like hardships and shit, but you really like want to see this guy like be successful. It's pretty awesome, and the situation that he gets put into is amazing. Like I really don't want to spoil too much of it, but I can tell you that it's. Do you want me to tell you the basic concept of what the story? How do I say this? Do you want me to tell you like what the basic framework of the story is on? Like if you were to ask me what the Call of Cthulhu is based on, like that it's about, you know, a monster. Okay. So basically, like Old Man's War, here's the sci-fi concept of Old Man's War. People have mastered space travel, and when you become an old grandpa, you have the option to put your mind in a young person's body, but it's basically like a clone, or well, it's not a clone. It's basically a synthetic. Well, no, I think it's actually still an organic body, but it's a created body, like a cloned body, or you know what I mean. It's like a manufactured body, but you put your mind in it, which is actually now that I'm thinking about it, it's actually similar to a Twilight Zone episode. But yeah, they basically. Like when you get old, you can take your mind out and put it in a younger body, and it doesn't. I want to say it doesn't look like you or anything like that, but it's a younger body and it's healthy. And the way that you pay for this younger body is you have to join military service. So you have to enlist to pay for your body, and the catch is, I think it's like 4 years of military service. But the main catch about this whole thing is most people, I think they say, don't live more than like 3 months in military service because they're dealing with fucking insane aliens from other dimensions and shit. So it's like it's really intense. Like the stakes are really high, but you want to see this guy like, you know, do his thing. And once he starts like getting into the whole gig, you know, of being a military guy, it's really badass. Like oh dude, the fucking weird aliens that they fight are one of the best parts, because they fight aliens like you've never seen in a movie before. Like I don't want to tell you about the aliens because the stuff they do and the way they look is gonna be so like, oh wow, nobody's ever done that before. Like it's really good. It's so nice, man. Like when I read it, I was like, Wow. I love science fiction. What am I supposed to be doing here? Like, I'm just killing these things? Oh, wait a minute, wait a minute. Lord, is this the one I'm supposed to be doing right now? This is it, right? I can just go back? Do I know how long it is? Oh, I don't think the first one is really that long. I forget. I haven't listened to it in a while. It's kind of making me want to go back and listen to it again. Just thinking about it now. I can tell you this, it wasn't like a long thing. Like, I don't even know if it took me more than a day to get through it. I might be wrong. Like I said, it's been... Shit, dude, it has been a while. It's been a while since I've listened to it. It's probably been more than 10 years? Might be more than 10 years. Oh, we're in Puzzle Land. I forgot. Can't go that way. Is anybody gonna help Trusty Panches? Oh no. Come on, help our onion. Help our little onion boy. But yeah, Old Man's War is definitely not like an obscenely long book or anything like that. It's not The Stand or The Chamber. I remember I read The Chamber when I was in like 3rd grade, and I'll say it was a good book, but I swear it felt like I was reading that book throughout my entire 3rd grade year. It just was so fucking long. 16 hours? Oh, it's not nearly... No, it's nothing like that. It's nothing like that. Yeah, it's definitely not anything like that. I will say this. If it turns out to be longer than I think, that's just a testament to how good the book was, because it didn't feel long at all. Like, when it got to the end of the book, I was like, all right, I'm ready for the next book now, because I found out it was a series, and I didn't know it was a series at first. I just thought Old Man's War was a book. What is going on here? Am I like just running in circles? I am. So where do I go? Do I go here? E-Magica, it's very weird. Does anyone know anything? I've never heard of it. Yeah, I never heard of that. Come on, guys. Let's go. Here we go, folks. Where's my team? Where's my team of misfits? Big brongus, big brongus.
Brungus. Big Brungus.
Yeah, sci-fi is cool because, you know, with sci-fi stuff, it's like a good sci-fi writer will come up with concepts that really can just tell the most interesting stories. You know what I mean? Like they can use the subject matter, you know, is like allegorical and metaphorical shit. Like, horror is good too for that. Like, horror movies also, like, and horror stories can you know, like, they can just illustrate social concepts, philosophies and things like that. And I think one of my favorite things about sci-fi is the fact that they can put characters in a situation that you normally couldn't put them in. It's like one reason I love Black Mirror so much, because Black Mirror is basically sci-fi. It's just like plausible sci-fi maybe. And it's like, yeah, well, what would a world be like if this could happen? And that's like what Old Man's War is. It's like, what would life be like if when you got old, you could just put your brain in a new body? You know what I mean? It's kind of cool. Oh, yeah, another interesting thing about Old Man's War is that whatever the process is to create the young bodies that they put their minds in, it makes them green. So, hear a lot of stuff from sci-fi fans that sci-fi fans are quite elitist. I don't know, man. I just think science fiction is just awesome. You know what I mean? Like, when I was a kid, I used to read a lot of John Grisham books, and I used to read Tony Hillerman and what's the guy? The guy that wrote like Clear and Present Danger and all that shit. I used to read some of his books, and like they're cool and all, but like to me, like the sci-fi is cool because it's like it goes outside of your normal reality. You know what I mean? So you can talk about concepts that are more interesting to me. Yeah, well, that's how Rick and Morty fans can be. Like, there's a lot of Rick and Morty fans that think that they're just smarter than everybody because they get the goddamn jokes, and it's like, that everybody gets the jokes. That's why Rick and Morty is one of the most popular shows ever, because everybody gets it. You know what I mean? Like, people don't watch it and not understand the jokes. Like if they didn't enjoy it, they wouldn't keep watching it. They're not watching it because of the fucking character designs. You know what I mean? They're not watching it because of the soundtrack. They're watching it because they like the writing. Education level Rick and Morty, yeah. And, well, have you ever heard the concept that a lot of people that like Rick and Morty are like toxic assholes because they think that you're supposed to be an elitist prick who abuses people like Rick, and they think that the show is basically telling you that that's a good way to be because Rick wins most of the time. But it's so funny to me because it's like, dude, have these people never seen any of the episodes that are like sad as fuck at the end? When Rick is like all lonely and shit, it's like that's because he's an asshole. That's why he's lonely. You know what I mean? Like, pulled out a quantum physics book and let me see what you said. Let me pull up the old chat here. The new guy, you need fi to call it sci-fi. Watch the skit where the guy said, "There's nothing, this is hardcore," and pulled out a quantum physics book, and the new guy, you need fi to call it sci-fi. Okay. I got you. Oh, here, let me put it on all. Fuck me. Yeah, I mean, it's like I pulled out the hardcore book and said, I do hate to say it, but he's right. What kind of show was this that you were watching to do this sketch? Yeah, I mean, like, it's funny because, like, Rick and Morty's show is so weird because whereas, like, I enjoy watching it for the most part, it's very fucking depressing. Like, it's really depressing. Like, the episode where Rick makes the little controller, where this is another good sci-fi concept actually, where he makes the controller and Morty basically makes a save state in reality, like in a video game, and then he goes and does all this shit, and then there's that whole sequence where he meets that girl and they fall in love and they get in a plane crash and they come back home and they're going to get married and all this shit. And then his dad like just touches the remote and reverses everything. I was like, wow, that's fucked up. And then right after that, it's like Morty keeps trying to hook back up with that chick over and over, and it doesn't work. And then he's like trying to kill himself, and I'm just like, wow, this is pretty fucking depressing, dude. This is like really depressing to watch this. Like, it's misery porn, you know? Although, to be fair, Futurama has some really depressing episodes too, dude. That Futurama episode about his dog, oh my god, dude, that episode like killed me, dude. It's like, please, I just want Bender to get drunk and steal. I don't want to cry about this dog. Please, don't do this to me. It might be one of the best episodes of television I've ever seen, but god damn is it sad. Oh, Oppenheimer? Yeah, I've heard it was really good. It's fun watching sci-fi fans make fun of sci-fi fans. It's like Star Wars. It was a YouTube. Oh, okay. It was animated, so my mom thought Futurama was a kid's show. Oh, really? Well, I mean, your mom's not a kid, so what happened when she watched it? How did she react to Futurama? Did she not realize that every character on there looks like they came from the fucking Simpsons? Because Matt Groening designed them, or at least Matt Groening's company designed them. I don't know if he did personally. But you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, it looks like The Simpsons, so wouldn't you expect it to be kind of adult? I definitely would.
Are you the Arisen? I bring him. His grace has judged your feet in slaying the...
She didn't watch it with me, and she thought The Simpsons was for kids. That's funny. You know what's funny, and now that I'm thinking about it, is I used to talk about The Simpsons because it was such a dark show. I mean, it does have a lot of dark humor in it, but I think Rick and Morty is darker than The Simpsons is, like, because The Simpsons, like, is usually, for the most part, The Simpsons is kind of uplifting. Like, yeah, it has dark. It's almost like The Simpsons isn't dark as Rick and Morty. The Simpsons is more disappointing humor. You know what I mean? Oh, I got a trophy. It's like The Simpsons is the kind of humor where it's like, somebody like wins this big event or something like that, and all they get is like something really shitty or something, That's not real hard sci-fi. Okay, I'm gonna have to check it out. But it's like on Rick and Morty, man, it's like they're making fun of the fact that Morty's like, the love of his life doesn't exist anymore. She's gone forever, you know what I mean? They're like, ha ha! His dad fucking ruined his life again, you know what I mean? Or like the one where they died. You remember the one where they died and they like go into another dimension? And their corpses are buried in the backyard for like the rest of the show. And I forget what it is, but it's basically like they're not... Wait a minute, have I got that wrong? Is it that they're not the real Rick and Morty from the original beginning of the show? Or is it they're not in their original world? I think that's what it is. I think they're not in their original dimension. And they take the place of... Yeah, that's what it is. They're not in their original... That's what it is. Okay. I'm sorry, I'm getting on a sidetrack here. But it's like, it's the episode where everybody turns into David Cronenberg monsters. Everybody turns into blobs. And they like leave their dimension. and they go to another world, and they kill the Rick and Morty that are there and bury them in the yard, and they just basically take their places in this other dimension. It's really fucking crazy. I think there's even an episode where Morty like points it out to Summer. Hey, what's up, man? It's our newest Discord mod. Okay, apparently I gotta go back this way. Or maybe I should pull the map out. Oh, wait a minute. Dude, I don't know why I have this freaking tickle in my chest. It's getting on my nerves. I think it's because I like inhaled some water earlier and it like really has been aggravating me. Because I like went down my windpipe. Yeah, I'm okay. It just I think I was like eating earlier, and I think some water or something went down my windpipe. And it's like randomly I'll just have that little tickle in my chest, but it's kind of one of them things. It's like you'll think you're like coughing up the whatever it is that's bugging you, but maybe it's the cough that is creating the tickle. So I don't know.
I could definitely see that.
Yeah. Well, I've heard a thing that people get sometimes is that they say that if you scratch, what is it, like the inside of your ear a lot, it will make your ear start itching. So it's like a cycle that you can't break unless you can just will yourself to not scratch your ear anymore or something like that.
I hate when that happens.
Okay, wait a minute. I'm not going the right way. Am I?
Yeah, you know something funny?
I do. I do know something funny.
I'm a very rare, like a stranger to the world, but at the same time I can relate to a lot of people, which is funny.
Well, I'll tell you something really funny is Vampire's Kiss. It's a movie where Nicolas Cage becomes a vampire. Is rice just edible maggots? It is.
I thought you were going to say Vampire's Kiss. That's when I think of Kick-Ass.
Kick-Ass? Kick-Ass is pretty funny. Like, Nicolas Cage is pretty great.
Are you telling me there's something called Kick-Ass?
Yeah, it's a movie about this kid who wants to be a superhero, but he doesn't have any superpowers.
I was just saying Vampire's Kiss.
He just runs around and like fights people, and then he runs into Nicolas Cage and his daughter, and they're superheroes too. They're costumed heroes. That's what they call them in Watchmen. They call them costume heroes.
Angels without wings, like Batman.
Angels without wings, just like Batman, yes. Well, actually, speaking of Batman, I know we were talking about comic book characters that get fucked over in the movies. I'm going to do a video about Batman because I personally feel like Batman does get fucked over in the movies because I've read a lot of damn Batman comics. And Batman comics, I haven't seen that one yet.
Me and Mom love it.
I haven't seen that one yet.
There's the Penguin in it.
Yeah. Well, it's got, not only does it have the Penguin, it's Colin Farrell is the Penguin. And I love Colin Farrell. Colin Farrell's awesome, dude. He's in one of my favorite movies, The Lobster. Yeah, that's what my daughter said. She said it's really good.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. I like Robert Pattinson, too. Speaking of A24 films,
You know what I'm going to
I like Robert Pattinson. So I was really excited. And Defeationist, dude, I'm going to tell you something. This is another reason why I want to do this video, is because, MG, what's up, man? The other day when I was at work, I mentioned to my homeboy about this comic book video that I'm writing right now, and he had a lot of shit to say about the character that I'm talking about. But during that conversation, I brought up the Batman, and I said, did you see the Robert Pattinson Batman movie that Matt Reeves directed? And he goes, yeah. And I said, what'd you think about it? And he goes, what do you think I thought about it? And I said, oh shit, are you saying it wasn't any good? And he was like, what do you think? It was the fucking guy from Twilight. And I'm like, Robert Pattinson's a good damn actor, dude. He's been in like 4 David Cronenberg movies. And he was in The Lighthouse.
Dude, it's amazing.
Like, Robert Pattinson kicks ass, dude.
That movie's really good. Me and Mom are watching.
Dude, I told him, I said, dude, if Twilight is the only thing you know about Robert Pattinson, then you don't know shit about that guy. Like, I didn't even watch Twilight. It looked like a movie for teenage girls, and I didn't want to watch it. Yeah, you're right, dude. He acted his fucking ass off. Like, dude, The Lighthouse is so goddamn awesome. Stuff happened with the stream. If we're talking about the Matt Reeves, the Batman, you think my opinion on it, how I wrote that? Stuff happened with the stream. If we're talking about...
Oh, hey, Bats. I like,
Well, here's the thing. I haven't seen it yet, so don't spoil anything too much. I know that Colin Farrell is in it, and that he plays the Penguin. And I think I heard the Riddler is in it too, right?
Oh, yeah.
The Riddler's in it?
He
Yeah.
plays a main part in that. It's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah. And that's cool because I really love the Riddler.
Dude, he sounds awesome.
Dude, you know who my favorite Riddler... You know who my favorite Riddler is, though?
I have no idea.
The Riddler from Arkham City. The Arkham City Riddler is my favorite one. Because he is such an asshole. And to me, when I think about the Riddler, I think of a guy who is so smart. Yeah, he's the best, isn't he? He's the shit. Dude, those Arkham games get Batman so goddamn right. I can't wait to stream those games, dude. Oh my god. I cannot wait to stream Arkham City.
I remember that game.
Suicide Squad versus Justice League one? Oh, I haven't seen that one.
I like Batman's garage, his cards and stuff, because he has a bunch of bats flying around in there. It's awesome.
Yeah, I haven't seen anything about the Suicide Squad thing yet. Like, I've just heard that everybody really hates it.
Bats are cute.
But yeah, I love the Riddler in Arkham because to me, the Riddler is a guy that, first of all, is not the Joker, which apparently a lot of people have a hard time understanding. The Riddler's not the Joker, but he's not the Joker. The Riddler is a guy that's really smart and maybe even could be smarter than Batman, but his ego is his one weakness, is the fact that he thinks he's smarter than Batman and has to consistently, prove that he's smarter than Batman. Like, I like that character trait, like, the Joker doesn't care about proving he's smarter than Batman. He just wants to fuck with him.
I'm not gonna spoil it, but in the movie, Batman automatically knows the answer to his riddles. He just uses his brain for 2 seconds.
Oh, really? He figures out the riddles in 2 seconds?
Yeah, with his brain.
So it's like the 1967 Batman?
Yeah, he knows all the answers.
Let's agree to agree because we agree.
He's like that one nice smart kid in school.
But I mean, really, did you ever notice how in the Arkham games, they do the characters so good? Like, Calendar Man is fucking scary as shit. Like, why have we not got a movie with Calendar Man? Oh my god. How fucking boss would that be to have... No, I mean, now that's cool, though. I mean, I agree. I like the Joker being smart. Definitely. But it's like, he doesn't... That's not his MO, is to prove that he's smart. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I definitely agree, though. He should be smart. He should be really smart. It's... one thing I think I like about the Joker is in a lot of stories, you think he's crazy until you see that he is also smart and crazy. It's like he'll catch you off guard with how smart he is, and I do like that in a Joker story.
I do like his little clown joke because he's the Joker, but I don't want it to be too silly. It's like, alright, dude.
Battinson, that's good.
You gotta be a little
Battinson greater than Batfleck. Yeah, Killer Croc was cool in the Arkham game. Yeah.
I can't appreciate Joker being a bit smart.
Yeah, I mean, the thing I don't like is when they make the Joker like Jared Leto, where he's just like some punk, and that's what's funny to me about the Jared Leto Joker is he's just like the Joker from All-Star Batman and Robin, except a little shittier. Is the best... Hold on, I can't see the whole chat. Oh yeah, I forgot I can pause this game. I'm so used to playing FromSoft shit that I'm never like pausing my game, but I can pause it. The best. Oh, so far. Okay, okay, so far. I was curious if you were saying sounding or what.
Oh, I forgot you can't pause those games.
I think I just. Oh, and I just got one shotted. Well, kiss my fucking crippled ass.
You're crippled.
I just. Dude, I have fucking severe back problems. I'm disabled.
Man, I didn't know you were
He
crippled.
hunts the villains down like animals. Oh, I like that. But yeah, I think to me, Jared Leto's Joker, from what I've seen, is fucking shitty. Like one of my favorite quotes. Haven't been pausing Skyrim, yeah. One of my favorite quotes to prove how shitty Jared Leto's Joker is the part where he goes, "I'm an idea," because it's like, guess what, dude? That's fucking ham-fisted ass writing. You don't slap your hands and say, "I'm an idea." You do things and say things that get that point across without you just outright saying it. Like, that fucking sucks. I'll be honest with you, man. Like, my favorite Joker in movies is the Jack Nicholson one because he's actually fucking scary and he's actually funny at the same time.
You want to know how I got these scars?
I mean, the thing is the Joker, all the characters are an idea. That's the fucking point of having a character at all. Every character is an idea. Like, it's like, okay, you're getting across a concept. It's like we were just talking about, you know, in the what you call it, in the Batman, the Nolan Batman, the Joker is like just chaos or whatever. You're stuck at Renala's first phase. The second is not that hard. Oh yeah, yeah, of course. I've got trusty patches in this game.
I didn't know he was in this game.
Yeah, I just I don't know, man. Like I mean, I know that the editing in that Suicide Squad movie is just it's just awful, but I'm just not sure that the writing was gonna make it good if the editing wasn't fucked up. I'm just not 100% convinced. One day I might sit down and like rewatch it and try to make some sense out of it, but that might be a fun video to make. How to fix the Suicide Squad. Number 1, don't make it. No, I think a Suicide Squad movie could be good. I mean, I thought James Gunn's Suicide Squad movie was okay. I thought it was better than a lot of the Marvel comic book movies, actually. I could use a little less jokes, though. Like, I mean, it's already a comic book movie. It's already silly. You know what I mean? The fucking dude is a shark. Do y'all have to tell jokes? Like, on top of that, it's like in Darkman. They didn't have to tell jokes in Darkman. Yeah. I'll tell you one thing, man. I'm really excited to see what he does with Superman. Because I've heard that he is taking All-Star Superman as a big inspiration for the writing in this story. And All-Star Superman is fucking the GOAT. The Suicide Squad animated movie, Assault on Arkham. Oh, yeah. My daughter and I watched that, actually. That was pretty good. You don't remember watching the Assault on Arkham movie?
You know, my memory's kind of so.
We just watched it a couple weeks ago. What are you, smoking pot behind my back?
No.
We just watched it.
Huh?
We just watched that movie like a couple weeks ago.
Weeks?
Yes, weeks. Anyway, I'm not going to sit here on the whole stream and convince you of something because your brain doesn't work. I thought the Assault on Arkham was good. The only thing was, like, I did not expect Batman to be such a huge part of the story. I honestly thought that Batman, if he was in the story at all, was going to look like he was just going to have a small part, like a cameo almost, and just to let you know Batman is out there doing shit. Thanks, Gene. I appreciate that, man. I'm pretty happy with it, dude. I'm pretty happy with it. I went to a totally new barber shop that I'd never been to before. Yeah,
Related to Peter Gunn.
no, he's not related to Peter Gunn, you Peter.
Dang it!
Then it turned to Arkham City. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. Yeah, I just, I didn't hate it. There were things I would have changed personally. I kind of felt like, why couldn't y'all just have an Arkham story that did not turn into Batman versus the Joker at the end? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like the whole. It makes the world feel smaller. You know what I mean? When it's like everything has to do with Batman and the Joker. Like, you can do a story that the Joker's not in. You really can. Like, honestly, I thought the Joker was going to be locked in that cell the entire movie, and I did not think he was going to get released. So that was just, I don't know, that was really weird for me, like, adjusting to the story, because it was like not what I wanted to happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was like, dude, let's do a not a Joker story, because you've already developed all these other villains. You think your stream has improved too much? Well, I can tell you one way to make it less good is if you constantly are trying to do a quest and you can't figure out what to do. Apparently, I'm supposed to be doing something on this spot. I can't figure out how to get up here. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. Am I supposed to? Is it a jumping puzzle? Do you think it's a jumping puzzle? Am I supposed to jump?
Possibly.
Oh my god. I don't know what to do. Another way to make your stream less good is to like drink so much water that you have to keep getting up to piss in the middle of the stream.
Look,
You liked how he got out? Would have preferred if Batman was less apart. Yeah, yeah. I think that I think that like you don't need the Joker in every fucking story. You know what I mean? I mean, like, I understand if you want Batman to be in it, if it's a Batman story, but since it was the Suicide Squad, I thought it was a Suicide Squad story. You know what I mean? I got to get to the other end of that place. Well, why is that orange marker right there? What is this shit? I mean, it's telling me to go there. I don't understand. Are you saying I just keep running down the road? You know what? Hold on. I gotta. Sorry. I gotta do this. I gotta get up and go to the bathroom again. All right, let's see what we're looking at here. Okay, that looks good. All right. All right. Time for me and Trusty Patches. Oh, shit, dude. Oh, my God. Y'all, I keep forgetting to tell you guys this. So, like I said, we've been watching the... Yeah, I know you couldn't hear me. The mic is off because I was up pissing. Ha ha.
I was just saying hello.
But yeah, anyway, so what I was going to say is we have been watching The Tick on Amazon, and it kicks ass. However, here's another awesome thing. Peter Serafinowicz plays The Tick. Do any of you guys know who that is? I'm going to give y'all a minute to respond before I tell you who he is. Because everybody in this chat should know who he is. Because he is a very special actor.
War has not been kind to this place.
Yes, Jackie called it first. He does the voice of Pate on Dark Souls 2. Isn't that crazy? I did not know that. Like, I didn't know the name of all the actors, but then, like, when I was watching the Tick show, I was like, you know, this guy's pretty good. I like this guy. And I think he's a good Tick. And then I looked him up, and it said Dark Souls 2 voice acting credits. And I was like, who the fuck does he play on Dark Souls? And it was Pate. And I was like, holy shit, dude. That's awesome. Now I want to go back and play Dark Souls 2 again just to listen to his voice and see if I can, like, tell, you know, that that's him. That's so badass, dude. That's so cool. I love it when an actor I actually know is in one of these games. That's just awesome. You know, especially when it's like, no, you don't. Oh, you mean I don't want to go back and play Dark Souls 2? Yeah, you're right about that. I think the only way I would go back and play Dark Souls 2 is if I did like something really easy, like a pyromancy build or something like that. Maybe just something really busted. Yeah, Scholar of the First Sin is fucking cancer. See what I mean? The marker keeps telling me to go to that point, but I don't know what to do. Let's just do a different quest. Fuck it. You're making a review, so you have to? Yeah. I tell you, man. Seriously, Dark Souls 2 was the game that I most dreaded streaming. It's Lagzacia. It's the second one. Yes, the second one. You know, speaking of that, thanks. You reminded me because I still want to make a Lies of P video. Do I have any story quests? I don't know how to know if it's a story quest. They just put them all together in the same spot. It just says objectives. Like the game does not tell you if it's a story quest or not. I have no way of knowing. It's pretty awesome like that, actually. It's just like, nah, you don't need to know. Just keep doing quests. Just keep doing quests. Oh, wait a minute. So am I right now? You can probably mod DS2 to be better. Well, I mean, if you play vanilla Dark Souls 2, vanilla Dark Souls 2 is better. Lies of P versus Lords. Well, I never played Lords, so I don't have an opinion on Lords of the Fallen currently. Go to town and get some good weed. Go to town and get some good quests. Well, shit, I thought I've been grabbing every quest that shows up. Does it really suck? I mean, like I've heard some people say that it's garbage, and some people said that it's okay. And I don't know, man. Like it's probably going to be a while before I get around to trying it because I have games that oh, it copied Dark Souls 2? That's not good. Yeah, at least Liza P copied a good game. A really good game. It's funny actually when you think about it because like with with Liza P, even though it's like copying Bloodborne, there's a lot of shit Liza P does that is better than some of the FromSoft games because it has so many like quality of life changes. Like the only thing I really did not like about Liza P is the fact that the last 3 bosses are like fucking insanely harder than all the other ones. And it's like when you started getting used to the game, it's like, okay, I get this game. But then when you get to the last 3 bosses, you're like, oh, well, what kind of fucking build do I have to do to actually win now? Because I thought my build was working until the end of the game, and then it doesn't do anything. It just sucks. Like, so that's like my only real problem with that game. Is I actually got tired of trying different builds on the final boss. Poison build or an adaptability. Who keeps taking... Aurora, go turn on the thing.
What thing?
The lamp. Because somebody took the plug out from my my light here. I was going to use this light to light up. All right, thanks. Well, you know, with Sekiro, man, I don't... Sekiro, is it a good example? Because, I mean, to me, with Liza P, I had played Manus so many times. Dude, I fought Manus a ton of times. Yeah, I think vanilla Dark Souls 2 is definitely better. I don't know where. Yeah, see, I took all the quests. Fuck it, let's just do one. View on map. View on map. View on map. God damn it. Did I go to the castle? Am I in a castle? I think I'm in a castle. Defeat 7 phantasms. Huh? The lands to the west, I hit view on map, and it's not even showing the rich section of town. How do you know which section is the rich section? Do I walk around and like see if bitches are dressed nicer? Here's a green question mark. Does that mean it's a quest? Okay, good.
Merciful Maker, sir, I know it is no longer fit to thrust upon a passing stranger.
Thrust upon a passing stranger.
Please, I ask only that you listen a while. Just a short while.
Well, come on. I mean, that's one of the joys of life is thrusting upon a passing stranger.
Thank you, sir. This child is
His heart stopped.
weak, his sweetheart, but to see it, to watch him slip from pain to try and
Rage at his impotence. I thought you were thrusting at passing strangers.
curses. Anything to bring him back to me. Here, the first of those stones. He spoke of a powerful magic Not that I am one for blinding, and so I searched. But by the tis a vain hope to seek immortality.
Smithy, I should think.
Okay. Who's Austin? Oh, this is Austin.
And others, if that is, but perhaps no.
Obtain a wake stone. See, when I hit show on map, it tells me nothing. Nothing. So I don't know where I'm even supposed to do this quest. It feels to me like I'm just supposed to fucking accidentally find one at some point. Like, I don't know which quest I'm supposed to be doing because every time I click on one, it doesn't tell me where to go or what to do. It's cool like that, this game. I guess I'll go ahead and save while I'm accidentally hitting save while I'm trying to pull up the quest menu. Go to Noble Quarter. Is that here somewhere? Oh, it's over here. At least I know how to put a fucking map marker. I just never know where I need to go, so they don't come in handy much. That guy has a great hat.
Seems this is where the merchants live.
Dude, why is that bird so damn loud? Aurora, can you go shoot that bird? Alright, well go find a cat and throw it at that bird.
I can't find any around here.
What?
I don't know of any around here.
You don't know any around here?
No.
There's cats everywhere. Anyway, yeah, I want to do, I definitely want to do a Liza P video because I really think that there's stuff in the game that's cool. Like, there's a lot of really cool stuff in the game that I've never seen another game do. Like that whole weapon system where you can swap out the handles and crap. I don't even know the point in doing that. To me, I never was able to make anything better by swapping the handle. But I think the concept was cool that they even tried to do it. And to me, it just seemed really original and neat. The quick travel, all the traveling stuff was really convenient. Man, I can't even remember all the stuff that was good about that game. There was a lot. There was a lot of stuff in Liza P that was awesome. The only thing that really gets on my nerves is that, like, with Manus, it felt to me like even when I started getting used to fighting him, that I also had to have the right build to kill him before he could kill me. And with the, what's her name, Atraxia or whatever her fucking name was, I remember her, I really had to just have the right build to kill her because I was doing fine and then she would just decide I was dead. Is anybody watching WrestleMania? Is it on right now? You know what? I just thought about that. Like, how do you even watch pay-per-views? Do you just have to, like, Google where to get them? Or do you have to download, like, the WWE app or something? I don't think I was aware that you like wrestling, actually. That's cool. Oh, it's on Peacock. Okay. I'll have to remember that because yeah, I like wrestling. I love talking about wrestling. It's so fun. I actually got back into wrestling because when I was in high school, I kind of got out of it. And then one day I started watching Dark Side of the Ring, and it kind of got me back into wrestling. And then when I started listening to Jim Cornette, it made me even more excited about wrestling all over again. So I've had like 2 recent wrestling revivals in my mind, I guess, where now I'm just like, yeah, I'm a wrestling fan. I don't even, you know what I mean? Like, I don't even pretend like I'm not. It's like, it's funny. Like, I can just randomly get into a conversation with a stranger about wrestling now.
That's awesome and kind of funny.
Yeah, but I mean, there was a long period of time where I just didn't even fucking think about wrestling. I was just so busy with music that was all I really thought about was music and partying. And it's like wrestling's pretty entertaining. Especially when you like look at the meta. To me, that's what really makes wrestling awesome. Is the whole meta side of wrestling, where when you know what's going on, that's what really puts it over the top for me. Like like if you ever watch that fight with Shawn Michaels and Hulk Hogan. And Shawn Michaels like oversells every single thing that Hogan does. It's one of the funniest fucking things ever. And if you know why he does it, it's even funnier. It's just awesome. It's crazy to me that Vince liked Shawn Michaels so much, even though he hated him. Why? Because they were supposed to be doing 3 matches, right? And Shawn was supposed to win one, and I think Hogan was supposed to win the other 2. But what they ended up doing was Hogan utilized creative control, which was a thing they put in his contract, and he basically said, "We're not going to do that. I'm just going to beat Shawn, and it's going to be one and done." And so Shawn was pissed off because A, he got fucked out of his 3 matches, and also he only, was going to lose. He didn't even get to win one. So Shawn Michaels was like, "Oh, well, since you're Mr. Big Shit, I'll fucking oversell everything you do since you're Superman over here, And you could tell Hulk Hogan was just pissed as fuck during that match. Because every time he did something, Shawn would just go flying and he'd like bounce all over the ring. Oh man, it was great. Yeah, and Hulk Hogan's a fucking awful racist. Just to add to his list of great achievements. Yeah, HBK is great, man. He's great. Oh, speaking of awesome wrestling shit, how about this? At my job yesterday when I was opening up the new toy freight, we got these ultimate WWE action figures, and we got like a deluxe Bret the Hitman Hart and a deluxe Rowdy Roddy fucking Piper, and I want to buy it. It looks awesome as shit. Like, it even comes with like Roddy comes with like his leather jacket and his shirt that says Icon, and they come with extra heads you can swap out to, give them different facial expressions and stuff. And I'm like, dude, that shit is awesome because, dude, Roddy Piper is one of the most entertaining wrestlers that's like ever fucking lived. He was the shit, man. The Maker's Finger. Fairy Stone. But I love Bret Hart too. Like, I want to buy both of them. Like, I'm a huge Bret Hart fan. Like, when I was a kid, Bret Hart was probably he may have been in my top 3 favorite wrestlers, actually. Like, he was without a doubt in my top 5 favorite wrestlers, but I think he might have actually been in my top 3. Like, I thought Bret Hart was cool because he was like, it's like his gimmick was that he was a good fucking wrestler. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's pretty badass. Like, he didn't have to have a gimmick. His gimmick was just that he's fucking awesome at wrestling. And he wore pink. And I thought that looked cool too, because pink just is a cool looking color. But like also, it made him stand out because like nobody else was doing that shit. Except did Mr. Perfect did Mr. Perfect wear pink or was his skin just pink? I can't even remember. Oh. Fornival the Thick. Oh, he did wear pink. Okay. I was trying to remember. I was like, am I remembering that right? Because for some reason, when I started thinking about the color pink, Mr. Perfect popped into my head out of nowhere. I used to love playing WWF Royal Rumble on Super Nintendo, and Mr. Perfect was one of those great wrestlers that was on that game. Dude, it's wild when you listen to some of the stories of these guys, too. Like, some of these guys are fucking buck wild, man. Like, if you ever seen the Dark Side of the Ring on the, they called it the plane ride from hell. Like, wow. Like, some of these dudes, it's amazing. It's amazing that some of these dudes are alive or not in jail. Like, I'm shocked that Ric Flair is not in jail. I'm very surprised that he is not in jail. And I'm surprised that Scott Hall is not dead yet. I think for a while I thought he was dead, and then I think I saw him on like a YouTube video, like he's still alive, and he was like talking about some like old match or something like that or something. My aunt did some work with WWE and said Ric Flair is the wildest. Yeah, that's what they said. Yeah, like yeah, yeah, Ric Flair on that plane ride episode, there was a woman that was like, "Oh, Scott Hall did die? Oh, I didn't know that. I just assumed he was dead, and when I thought he was dead, I saw a video with him on YouTube, and I was like, oh, he's not dead yet. Okay. Thought he was dead this whole time. So he's actually dead now." Okay. Well, that makes sense. It's like the more you know about him, the more it makes sense that he is dead. You know what I mean? But I'll say this though, man. I've also been watching this other series. If you haven't seen it, it's really good. It's called A&E, or no, it's called WWE Biography, I think. But I think it's the A&E app I've been watching it on. And it's like it's better than I thought it was going to be, because I was halfway afraid that every time they talked about somebody, they were going to kiss their ass. Oh, Kevin Nash would have died too. I didn't actually realize he was as bad, or he was that, I didn't realize his problem was that bad. I knew he had a drinking problem, but I didn't know it was like life threatening. But yeah, what was I fucking saying? Shit, I don't even remember. It makes sense though. I mean, I don't know what I was saying on that biography show. A lot of the wrestlers on there, you think that they're gonna just kiss everybody's ass, but they really don't. Like it's kind of like watching Dark Side of the Ring, except it's like an extended, it's like an extended story of that person's entire like career basically. And when they got to Goldberg, I honestly thought that they were just gonna kiss his ass, because the first couple episodes of the first couple episodes of Biography are about good wrestlers. You know what I mean? So you think that all they're going to do is just kiss their ass the whole time. But then when they got to Goldberg, they wrestle. And I was like, yeah, dipshit. Maybe you shouldn't have done that. Did you think maybe you should fucking teach that son of a bitch how to wrestle? Or I don't know, maybe let a real wrestler be the champion. Bray Wyatt, I actually don't know that guy. I'm not familiar with all the current guys yet. He is one of your top three. Yeah, I don't know that guy. I don't know anything about that guy. Like I have not gotten I haven't gotten around to watching a lot of the really current stuff. Like occasionally I'll get to catch it like on TV or something at work. But I have not. I think my problem is like, do you have to like pay to watch it on Peacock? I don't even know where to watch wrestling right now. That's my biggest problem. That's my biggest problem actually, because like when I went to that AEW show with my buddy, it's $11. Okay, because when I went to that AEW show with my buddy, I did find out that AEW posts like matches on YouTube for free. And with WWE, I was like, well, I'd really like to just watch the whole thing because, I mean, I like them a lot better than AEW. Like, AEW like has, I think, a lot less talented people. Like, there are some talented wrestlers in AEW, but it's definitely got less people that are talented. You know what I mean? Not to mention that Tony Khan's probably going to run that business into the ground. It's probably not going to be around too long, so let's not get too sentimental about it. Tony Khan doesn't know what he's doing, apparently. Although he is very funny. He's very funny. And I don't know you guys ever keep up with like Jim Cornette and shit, but they keep up with like everything these guys do. He acts like a friend. Yeah. You're right. You're right about that because and then there's the times where he just acts like a straight up little bitch. Like when he fucking fired his best wrestler that he had. When he was like, I was fearing for my life. I was so afraid. It's like, wow, do you think you really need to be around a lot of wrestlers? Yeah, he definitely needs to. He needs to stop talking about his competition. Yeah, I agree. It's like every time he brings them up and talks about how good his show is doing, everybody's like, nah. I don't think you're right, sir. He really likes to talk shit. You're right, though, man. And it's weird because he, like, as somebody who's been to one of his live shows, I've seen him in person, and I really feel like he loves wrestling. I think he really loves it, but I don't think he has the experience and the knowledge to you know what I mean, to make it work like he wants it to work. I will figure out where to go. You ever notice in this game, like I'm trying to find this. I'm trying to find this place. This is what I've been doing the whole time we've been talking about wrestling, is I'm trying to figure out how to get to where this X is on this map. Isn't this fun? I could have cleared half of Dark Souls in the time it took for me to find this place. I feel like the am I remembering this wrong, or are the towns in Skyrim populated more than this? All right, which way do I go? Do I go here? It says I'm right here. Tell me this is it. Okay, thank you. Holy crap. Did I not go here already? Oh no, look, now it's telling me to leave. Is this where I'm supposed to be or not? Oh, wait a minute. I keep forgetting. So the marker is just marking the front door, isn't it? There's a whole room with not a single person in it. Okay. The door is closed. So what was the point of coming here? Why are we here? Abbey vicinity. Where's that? I don't know. I'm in a castle, god damn it. This is a castle. How do you know this? How do you know this shit? How do you know where I'm supposed to go? Because I can't figure it out just playing the game. I'm confused. Is this a game I should have bought a strategy guide to play? I'm getting annoyed with this game. Here's a guy, at least I can talk to him. Is he going to give me a quest?
I am under orders to lend Arisen all. I would pray you return this. It will be my honor. The choice is yours.
You 100%ed it? How did you figure out this shit, though? Because I don't see anything that's telling me where to go. You watch it for free, and I can send you a link. You watch what for free? I guess I'm going to click on all these things, huh? Well, I'm glad that you're in the chat since you've 100%ed this game, because this is the most confusing game I have played in a while.
I know not its origin, nor its age. So old, our men could only read.
Oh, you had to look it up? See, I hate having to look up stuff. Like, I don't mind looking up stuff if it's something that's not necessary to play the game, you know? Bray Wyatt brought Dark Souls to wrestling. What the hell are you talking about? Is that a joke? If it is, I don't understand it. What? Well, good quests are good. I just want a quest that I can do. You know, all these other quests are like, hey, kill 20 bats. They're somewhere. Enjoy. It's like, okay. Don't tell me where the bats are at or anything. Learn more about salvation. Spare no expense. Is that a rolling joke, or did he literally bring Dark Souls? I'm assuming he literally dressed up like Solaire and wrestled in the ring. You know what's funny, though? I've heard the name Bray Wyatt. I just am assuming he's like one of those guys that was wrestling that I haven't ever actually seen because, you know, of the period of time that I haven't been, you know, really keeping up with it. But the funny thing about wrestling is like when it's on, I will definitely watch it, but it's just one of them things where I just feel like I haven't had the time to really sit down and keep up with it because I don't know. I don't get around to watching stuff as much. Like I listen to YouTube when I'm at work, but it's like most of the time when I'm at home, I'm either editing or streaming. So it's very rare I sit down and actually watch anything lately. I like, I mean, we were watching The Tick some, but man, that's like the first time I've sat down and watched a show in a while. Like it's been a hot damn minute. So how do I know which quests are the ones I just got? It says new. Okay, it says new. Okay, but since I just slid by them, now I don't know which ones they are. I'm gonna go to this one. Go to monster culling. Oh, okay. Where is it? Why? Evil, you know, I don't see monster culling. What are you doing?
I got something in the car.
What is it?
It's a cord.
I don't have one called monster culling. There is no quest called monster culling. Red question mark.
By my honor, the choice is yours. Certainly. Are you prepared to leave those damnable...
This way!
See? I mean, there's not one called monster culling on there. Do what? Do what?
Here, Arisen.
Every time I see Arisen, I think of that Aqua Teen episode where they get the witch doctor to try to bring Shake back to life, I think. But then he says he can't bring him back to life. He can only bring chickens back to life. And he's like pounding his staff on the ground. And he's like, arise, chicken. Arise, chicken. He's like a chicken necromancer. And then at the very end, he summons a chicken. But it's like the most epic chicken ever. Jeffrey, I'm coming. Whee! I talk to you. I talk to you, bitch.
Well met, good Arisen. 'Tis a heartening boon to have your... I will not keep you long, for the survey party has already... They walk south to the ruins of the falls. I know not what dangers await there. Pray fly now to their side and...
Whew. Okay. Meet with survey party. Let's do it. Survey. 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 Oh, wait. Ugh. God, dude. I wish I could just, like, quick travel to this place. Because all these towns are so confusing. It's like, dude, just fuck the immersion. Just let me quick travel to get out. I'm fine without it. Like when it takes me like an hour to find an item in my menu, the immersion is already fucking decimated. Look at this. Like, am I even getting close? Am I getting further away? Bray Wyatt brought the energy of Dark Souls to wrestling. Does Dark Souls have energy? What is kick? Aren't you immersed? I am. I'm fucking immersed, dude. Nothing's more immersive than getting a bunch of quests that don't tell you where to go or what to do. And then you just wander around and talk about wrestling because you can't figure out what you're supposed to do in the game. Kick is paying its streamers $18 an hour. What the fuck is Kick? What is that? Is that like TikTok or something? He sat in a rocking chair and said the most cryptic shit ever. Yeah. Okay, now I'm on board. Bray Wyatt's my favorite wrestler now. If Bray Wyatt went in the ring and put a chair in the ring, it's like Twitch. Like, I've heard of it, but I had no idea what it was. They probably wouldn't approve me because I don't have like enough like I don't have enough whatever it is that popular streamers have. I don't know. I probably need to have like a bunch of guys hanging out with me in the room, and I probably need to dress like a douchebag. I've seen what a lot of famous streamers do, so I might be needing to take some lessons. Like I watched one of the DramaTube streamer guys that they literally approve everyone. Oh, really? So it's that easy? Well, you know, I got a problem is if I was going to stream on Kick, I would have to get a capture card because I stream straight from my PlayStation, and the PlayStation only has the option to stream to Twitch or YouTube. It doesn't have a Kick option. So I probably am going to have to get a capture card and possibly buy a new computer to do it. Yeah, I mean, for me, man, I mostly enjoy channels that are just like one person that, you know, are just making the shit, because it seems to me like whenever a channel has like a crew, it's like really it's like really samey, and what's the other word I'm thinking of? Like it doesn't feel like it has a personality. You know what I'm saying? Like, have you ever seen Outside Extra? It's a gaming channel. I think it's just gaming, but they have like 3 or 4 people that will talk in their videos, and they're all on like a white background, like it's one of those GQ interviews, and they tell horrible jokes. They all have the same like cadence in their voice when they're talking, so they all sound like the same person. And yeah, it feels more like a brand, yeah. And I mean, honestly, like their videos are not entertaining. They suck. They're not fun. And I'll tell you, you know, like I don't even like, really. I mean, honestly, if I had to give you a preference, like I know that it's a lot of people on YouTube pay people to edit their videos for them. I've had people offer to edit my videos for me. I don't even know how in the fuck I would go about paying somebody to do that, because I would be like, okay, well, if you're editing my videos, then does that mean every time I think of something funny to put in the video, I have to tell you now to edit it and I have to explain how to do it? Or do I just let you just go ham and do what you want and I just don't get to make the video that I wanted? But the other thing is, like, if you're not editing the video, then it's not going to have your personality in it. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's kind of strange to me. Like on Quentin reviews, right? On Quentin reviews, he pays somebody to edit his content, and it's so weird to me because his editing sucks. Like, there's no personality in his editing at all. Like, it's the whole channel is just carried by the thing he is talking about, and the editing is so boring that you can really get the same effect just from listening to the video. And it's like, dude, if you just edited the video yourself, you could at least have a little more personality, and it would feel, you know, it would feel more like you. I don't know, man. I think as easy as it is to edit videos, I don't know if I would ever want somebody else to just do it for me. I'm not really sure. Like, I might try it, but I would be scared to try it on a video that I really am excited about, though. You know what I mean? Like if I tried it on a video that I just really am personally attached to, like I would have to do it on a video that I don't care how the video does, you know? Oh, I know. Who the fuck actually watches it, Indeed? Like, I've never actually once watched one of his videos. I've just never done it. Like, I think one time I saw like the first like 10 or 12 seconds, and I was like, oh, this just looks like a shitty reality show. Never mind. It's almost like I watch it just to make fun of it. You know what I mean? The chat screams, "Notice me, senpai." What? Oh, were you talking about on really big channels? The chat has to like, they're constantly trying to get the famous person's attention or whatever. I just wanted to pick that sword up so bad. Everyone just wants Mr. Beast to see their content. Well, I mean, is it because it's all like a bunch of little kids? I mean, I assume the only people that watch Mr. Beast were like elementary school children. If I had it, then why didn't he take it? Oh, great. I'm all the way over here, everybody. This is what you get when you don't save in Dragon's Dogma. Is it quicker for me to... Well, no, it's kind of in the middle, isn't it? Well, that's great. It's real great. I'll tell you, man, when I started getting subscribers, I was so proud when I saw that it was not just children. Like, the fact that there are grown people that watch my YouTube channel, I'm telling you, man, it makes me feel really good. Because I know, like, but I mean, also to me, it's like, if only little tiny kids watch your content, then doesn't that mean your content's kind of fucking stupid? You know what I mean? Like, I would, if I noticed that, like, and I was prepared too, like, I was mentally preparing for the concept that no grown people were going to watch any of my videos and that only little kids were going to watch it. Yeah. Well, you know, and I guess it makes sense because, like, I don't know any little kids that play FromSoft games. Yeah. Yeah, I would say if little kids watch, I would like, I mean, honestly, like, I wouldn't expect kids to watch anything that I make. Like, definitely not any of my movie reviews and shit where I'm just sitting down on a couch and talking to somebody. Like, kids do not watch shit like that. I don't know what you mean. What do you mean, look at any Minecraft YouTuber? I don't know anything about Minecraft YouTubers because I don't know anything about Minecraft. Oh, they're weird? Oh, okay. I just know that Minecraft is boring as fucking shit, and I would, like, rather watch fucking a tennis match than play Minecraft most of the time. It is the most boring game. I don't understand why kids think it's fun. Like, my son, he likes Grand Theft Auto, and I'm like, yes, that's a game. A real game that's exciting and has shit in it to do. You don't just sit there and dig and build shit all day. Trying to figure out what combination of rocks you need to put together to make a fucking table so you can make something else. God, I hate crafting shit. It's like, I don't mind crafting in Monster Hunter because in Monster Hunter, I don't know, it just seems like you get excited about crafting because you're like, ooh, I can make a trap and trap the monster, you know what I mean? Or you can make cool ammo for your gun. Oh, but man, Minecraft is so boring. Kids, the most, like, it's the same reason content farms are so effective. I'll have to, oh yeah, that's right, I can pause the game, so read your comment. Isn't that great? It's like the opposite of every other game I play. I can pause. Content farms, they use what the vacuous kids like and get a bunch of them watching. Ton of Minecraft. I'll be honest with you, dude, I don't even trust people who play Minecraft, much less somebody who makes money off of Minecraft. It's sketchy, dude. That's sketchy. I'd rather trust oh my God, really? Well, it doesn't shock me because Minecraft is the devil. But yeah, I was gonna say, talking about trusting them, I would rather trust a toxic FromSoft fan who thinks that I totally suck ass over a Minecraft person who is super nice to me. Because they're probably lying. I can't stand it, dude. It's so boring. Like my son used to beg me to play that game, and I was like, dude, I'll play any other game we have but that. I hate it. I hate that game. it's so boring. Like I told you guys before that I used to play Fortnite with Clive because he could get on the Switch and I could be on the PlayStation and we could do co-op together and we could team up and just make a 2-man squad and we would fucking roll on Fortnite because most people who play Fortnite suck ass. So between me and Clive, we were just fucking shit up. And I was like, dude, at least Fortnite is fun. Like, you can run around and shoot people and, you know, it's a competition. Like, but, you know, it does, but it's more fun than Fortnite. I mean, it's more fun than Minecraft. Minecraft is like watching a golf tournament. Like, I just cannot give a fuck about anything in that game. You know, like, I never get invested. It feels like when you're playing Minecraft, if you don't know what you have to do to build shit, then you're already at a severe disadvantage, and then it turns nighttime, and then monsters just show up and kill you, and you don't have the ability to do anything about them. It's stupid. It's like, at least in Fortnite, you spawn in, there's some weapons, go shoot people, you know, and there's like a purpose, and it feels like you at least have a chance to play the game. Minecraft, I'm like, okay, well, I don't know how to build anything. I'm not going to get on the internet and look up how to build every stupid thing in Minecraft just to play it. To me, that's bad game design. When you got to look up everything, that's a bad design. It's a flaw. Because I always go back to Dark Souls 1, man. I never had to read a single fucking thing to beat Dark Souls 1. I never had to read a guide to beat Demon Souls. And then as soon as you pop open Dark Souls 2, you're like, how the fuck do I do anything? How do I beat this game? Like, that shit sucks. I hate just having to look up stuff. And I mean, really, Bloodborne has the same problem in a lot of ways. Like, I hate the fact that in Bloodborne, somebody better tell you how to play the game, because otherwise you're not even going to find a lot of the game. It's kind of aggravating. I seriously think that well, no, okay, so the quests do, you know what I mean? But you don't need to go online to play the game. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to go online to figure out like where the Lord souls are located, and you don't have to do all that. Like, if you want to find out how to get the Dark Moon Seance ring, yeah, you can go online for that, but that's not like necessary to play the game. I think that's a good design when you can look up stuff if you want to, you know, like extraneous information, or if you're just like, what's the best item in the game, or what's the best weapon for strength, or, you know, where is this crafting material I'm looking for. Like, I get looking up for that stuff, but if you had to stop the game and look up like, how do you get to the Duke's archives, like, that would suck. But the game tells you, because it shows you the door open when you get the Lord Vessel. Like, that's good design, you know what I mean? Like, they show you what to do. I really appreciate that. I think Dark Souls 1 has some really great design, even though, you know, there's all them issues in the second half. And yeah, show don't tell is big. You know, a really good one too is, have you ever seen Ego Raptor's video on Mega Man X? And like, Mega Man X has such good design that it doesn't even have a single like bit of guidance or whatever, you know what I mean? It just tells you how to play the game by playing the game, and it's incredible. Like, it's genius. It's genius design. I really wish Ego Raptor would have made more of those videos and quit making fucking music videos, because I really don't care about hearing him rap. Like, I just don't really give a shit. I mean, hey Jay, how are you doing? Like, I mean, you know, maybe there are people who really like Ego Raptors, like rapping and stuff, but I liked it when he was talking about videos. You can beat it without your eyes open. Damn. That's pretty badass. That's pretty impressive. Mega Man is such a great series. Until Capcom killed it. Oh yeah, by the way, I watched your Mighty Number 9 video. I don't remember if I told you that or not. Oh, fucking Mighty Number 9, man. Woo, boy. What a mess. Yeah. Yeah, because I remember it popped up, I think it popped up on my feed. I'm pretty sure it popped up on my feed when I was looking for something to watch one day. Hope everyone been good. That's funny because it says, hope everyone been good, but then you showed the mad emoji. Yeah. Sometimes funny games are quite enjoyable. Oh yeah, absolutely, man. I couldn't remember if I commented on it or not. I think I did. I try to remember to comment and like on videos, especially when I actually did enjoy watching it, like with your videos. But because I know how much it makes a difference. Oh, I did. Okay, cool. Because I know it makes a huge difference. Like I try to tell people because like I got one friend that used to she used to work with me, and she would be like, yeah, I liked your video, but then she'd send me like a text message and be like, hey man, that was great. And I was like, no, put it on the video, comment on the video, man, push the algorithm. It's like, it doesn't help me at all if you just text me that you liked it. Like, you just wasted your typing, because me, you know what I mean? It's like, that's what really matters when people comment. I'm planning on it, yeah. Your mom does the same thing, yeah. Oh, did you like the banquet, the banquet video? I had that idea because the other day when we were streaming, I think it was Guinea Piglet. She was like saying I should do food reviews. And I was like, dude, wait a minute. I bought some banquet meals the other day for a joke. I should do a food review of a banquet meal. But then when I started recording, it ended up turning into a banquet meal commercial instead. It ended up turning into a commercial instead of me reviewing it. But I was going to make a review of the food. And I was gonna, I mean, dude, that banquet Salisbury steak is so fucking disgusting. When you said the FBI are checking the Discord, dude, that's a clip from Wings. That's Wings of Redemption. I wanted to use a Wings clip at the end of the video. Because I just figured, you know how like a lot of shows, they put a little clip? Why'd you say next person to give you advice gets banned? That's a thing that Wings of Redemption says. Oh, okay, that's cool. Yeah, the whole video is just making fun of Wings of Redemption. Like, that was the entire video. It wasn't like, it's like I was gonna do it a food review, but then at some point, 10 memberships around banning everyone, yeah. Yeah, okay. Well, I'm going to tell you, Jacob, if you didn't get the reference, take the time and watch some videos about Wings, because I'm telling you, dude, defile his flesh. Because I'm telling you, dude, Wings of Redemption is like a comedy genius. He just is an unintentional comedy genius. Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, it is so funny. It's amazing. If you got the April Fool's joke. Well, I didn't realize it was a joke. I thought you were... Well, I mean, I guess I got it was a joke. I just thought that you were just saying, is this an April Fool's joke video or something? But I really just... It really was just Guinea Piglet just was like, dude, you should do food reviews on your channel. And I was like, yeah, maybe I'll do that one day. And then when I saw that fucking thing in my freezer, I was like, dude, why don't I just make a fake food review real quick? Got Airsoft Fatty, and he says, stop going full force. Did you see that guy, Airsoft Fatty? Is that the name of a streamer or something? I don't know who that is. I don't think I've ever heard of him before. Type in Diablo Immortals, out of season April. Oh, okay. Diablo Immortals, out of season. Okay. Star Wars guy. Are you saying he has like a channel where all he does is talk about Star Wars? Cause see, my thing is I think it would be funny. It would be funny to do that, but there's no way I would want to pigeonhole my channel to just that one thing. Like, because I don't know if you ever noticed this, but to me it seems like everybody I know that has extra channels, their other channel just doesn't do good. So it's like, why don't you just put everything on the same fucking channel? Is that all he does, though, is talk about Star Wars? There's a guy that I watch that all he does is talk about Star Trek, and I love him. Okay, cool. Got the link. Yeah, there's this guy I watch. I forget what his name is right now. Because he's like... I'm trying to remember. Does he say his name in his videos? But he all he does is talk about Star Trek, and he'll do like a thing where he'll pick like the worst episode from each series of Star Trek, and he'll do a series like that, and he'll do like all of the worst episodes. Like he'll do the worst one from original series, and then he'll do the worst one from like next gen and that kind of thing. The robot people scared you. The robot people? You talking about on Star Wars? Hey, look, harpies. Are you talking about C-3PO? Scared you? Dude, when I was a kid, the robots were the only reason my son even fucking watched Star Wars. The robot people on Star Trek, they turned Kirk into one. What? The robot people on Star Trek. Are you talking about the one in where they're like in that underground cave, and the one dude has like the sex slave robot, and then the other robot is like a giant? And the sex slave robot like has her tits coming out? The Borg. Are the Borg scary? I guess the Borg are pretty scary, actually. The Borg are like the most fucking threatening thing in all of Star Trek. But no, they did not turn Captain Kirk into a robot. The Borg were not even in that series. They turned Picard into a Borg, which is insane. Like, that was crazy shit. Yeah, Picard did become a Borg. Star Trek has some really good writing. Like, it's cool to me that that the show actually has like a pretty big following, because Like, I could see Star Trek being a show that's so weird that nobody would like it except, like, people like me. But, like, it's actually got a good community, which is cool. Oh, you got the names mixed up. Yeah, I got you. Whew. It's so weird too, man, that like Star Wars has such a big community, but I think most of the Star Wars community is like children. Because it's like, I get Star Wars is awesome, but then once you grow up, you realize like the only really good Star Wars was the ones that they made in the 70s, and then everything else is not that good. But with Star Trek, it's not that way. It's great. Star Trek has a lot of good shit. Okay, wait a minute. I was going the right way, and now I'm not going the right way? Is there another road? Oh, there's another road here I didn't see. Didn't like the last three. Yeah, it's because they're shit. It's because they're shit, and the people who write them don't know what they're fucking doing. Because they suck. They suck at their jobs. Rian Johnson should have never had anything to do with Star Wars. I don't think J.J. Abrams should either. J.J. Abrams is like he's like a master of blue balls, and he like never makes the they both suck. They both suck. Yeah, both of them are not talented enough to make Star Wars good. The actress playing Silver Surfer in the new Fantastic Four. Well, I have a lot to say about that because I did not know that they were making a new Fantastic Four yet. I did not know that Silver Surfer was going to be in it. Yeah, they should have had a plan, exactly. They should have let Kevin Feige fucking plan it out. At least he would have had a plan. I did not know that there was a new Fantastic Four. I did not know Silver Surfer was going to be in it. And I did not know that this time the Surfer is going to have a vagina. This is all very interesting. Smelling his gaming chair seat for $10. That's pretty damn funny. I bet Pedro Pascal is Mr. Fan. Pedro Pascal. Why do I know that name? I know that name. You know what's funny is after the Doctor Strange... Oh, yeah. That's right. Okay, yeah, okay. I knew who that was. I just was having a brain fart. I was just thinking with the Doctor Strange movie, everybody thought it was going to be that fucking guy from The Office because they had him play Mr. Fantastic in that one dimension. And I was like thinking to myself, please God, do not let that fucking twat be Mr. Fantastic. We need a better actor. I don't want anybody from the fucking Office being in any comic book movies that I want to watch. I don't like it when they make all the comic book movies a comedy. It's so annoying. And then the comic book movies never have a story either. It's just, here's the bad guy and we got to stop the bad guy. And it's so shitty. Yeah, I'm excited about Deadpool. I'm excited about Deadpool because Deadpool's like the only movie that's comic book related that should be able to make stupid jokes every 5 seconds because that's what Deadpool does. That's why Deadpool is annoying as fuck in the comic books. Because that's all he does. That's why he always plays better when he's in an ensemble. Because all he does is talk to the damn camera and be like, hey guys, this is just like Batman or some shit. It's like, alright, we get it. The movies are fun though. I think he's the only character in the story. It gets frustrating.
It is still too early to admit defeat.
I can't go this way. Okay, that sucks. I'll be honest with you though, for all the characters that do like meta shit, I want to see a fucking Freakazoid movie. Like, Deadpool is cool and all, but dude, the best meta superhero is Freakazoid. Freakazoid's the shit. Like, if you want somebody who talks to the camera and acknowledges that they're like in the media thing that they're doing, Freakazoid is the GOAT. He's the best. Oh my god, I love Freakazoid so much. Freakazoid's the shit, ain't he? Dude, you know how much I love Freakazoid? Before I could find it anywhere on the internet, like streaming or anything, I bought both of the DVD sets. So I have both seasons of Freakazoid on DVD now. And yeah, as soon as it came in, my son and I just like popped that shit in, and me and him and my daughter were just fucking binging Freakazoid. God, it's so good. It's so good. And the thing about Freakazoid is, it's legitimately fucking hilarious, and it's not even like adult. You know what I mean? Like, it's like they don't even have to use adult jokes, and it's amazing. Like, Ed Asner on that show is so good. I don't know if you ever heard the story of Ed Asner when he auditioned for Freakazoid, but they had him read. Well, yeah, you're right. Not all the jokes are for kids. You're right. You're right. I guess what I should say is it's not crude or whatever. Dude, I'm immersed as fuck, dog. What are you talking about? I'm so immersed. Look at me picking up these mushrooms and large nuts. Hey, we've got another quest, Beat. Doesn't that keep you immersed when it says quest completed in the middle of the screen? Yep. Yeah, it's definitely not like Ren and Stimpy.
It's Stumpy.
But you know, oh, it does say Stumpy, doesn't it? Ren and Stumpy. Like one of my favorite Freakazoid jokes is the one at the very beginning when Ed Asner. Okay, hold on. Let me tell the story of Ed Asner first. So when Ed Asner was auditioning for Freakazoid, he was reading the lines, and he was Looney Tunes is funnier than Family Guy. That's a fucking fact. Tom and Jerry is also funnier than Family Guy. Anyway, and Popeye, and really old Goofy cartoons and old Donald Duck cartoons are funnier too. But okay, so when Ed Asner was auditioning for Freakazoid, I guess he was like tired or grumpy because he's always grumpy, and he got the script, and he picked the script up in his hand, and he was reading, and he was like, "Hey Freakazoid, what are you doing?" And he was just like reading it like that, and the fucking director said, "That's perfect." So that's why on Freakazoid, Ed Asner's like, "Hey Freakazoid, what's going on?" Like, he just talks like that because they want him to. And like the first time I think they show him on the series, Freakazoid's like walking around, and the camera just whips over, and Ed Asner is like propped up against his police car, and he's like, "Hey Freakazoid, want to go out for a mint?" And they like go to a restaurant that sells nothing but mints. And then when they come out, Freakazoid's stomach is like gigantic, and he's like, that was some mint."
They must have a giant mint restaurant. I want to see that.
That's what I want to see Deadpool do, is like surreal humor.
He must have swallowed it whole too.
Like, if Deadpool can do surreal shit like Freakazoid, then I could see him being on Freakazoid's level. But Freakazoid just says fuck logic and reality and everything. Like, in Freakazoid's show, he's like, "Dude, let's talk about the guy who's animating this," or he'll like, isn't there like an episode where he like yells at the director of the show and shit, like in the middle of the cartoon? Like, yeah. That shit is dope, man.
And he's like, "Actually, I hope you enjoyed the show better than the people that made this did.
Wait a minute, though. Do you remember the Freakazoid had a sidekick that was his hand? And he painted a face on his hand? And his hand was his sidekick, and his name was like Handy or some shit? And
He got married.
and he had his hand got married to another hand. Yeah, that's right.
It was just his other hand.
He put a wig on his other hand and they got married. Oh, how about the Freak-a-Dog? Do you remember Freak-a-Dog?
Yeah.
And it's like a rabid dog, but he makes him wear a wig that looks like Freakazoid's hair.
Yeah, he died.
And it's a rabid dog with foaming mouth. And all he does is bite Freakazoid. He like never stops crying. He just bites him. Dude, I'll tell you, that show's the shit, dude. It's so goddamn funny.
I missed that dog.
Freakazoid's so good. Freak-a-Dog. Yeah, that's what it was. Freak-a-Dog. Oh god, dude, I love it. Oh, and you remember the guy, the villain who was a caveman, but he talked like the old man from Gilligan's Island. He was like, "Listen here, Freakazoid," but he's like a caveman.
He's like, "Hello, I'm here to take all the money."
He's like super smart, but he looks like a caveman.
He's like a fancy gorilla.
Oh my god.
It's like a fancy gorilla.
Was he a gorilla? I thought he was a caveman. I'm pretty sure he was a caveman.
No, I was just trying to compare another way. Like
Oh, okay. How stoned were the writers? I know, really. It's sad to me because, like, you know, Tiny Toon Adventures and Animaniacs and Pinky and the Brain all got way more episodes than Freakazoid did. But, man, Freakazoid is the best superhero ever. Like, Freakazoid deserved more than 2 seasons. I don't know why. I have so many shows that I love that only got 2 seasons. I should do a top 10 best shows that only got 2 fucking seasons. Oh, wait a minute. I wouldn't be able to talk about Firefly because I think Firefly only got 1 season, which is criminal. Firefly was really good. What's another good show that got 2 seasons? I know Twin Peaks is always the one I think of the most. Twin Peaks is the best show that only got 2 seasons. Man, these guys take a lot of hits. Heal me, my minion. Can you imagine how hard this game would be if we didn't have Ludwig's busted ass pawn up in here? Die, monster. The good show that got canceled quick, Good Vibes. I haven't ever heard of that show. What did it play on? Oh, dude, you know another good show that got canceled quick? Actually, that was made by the same like fucking production company was Tasmania. Tasmania didn't last long either. But I enjoyed Tasmania. I thought Tasmania was funny. It's crazy to think that back then Warner Brothers was just like fucking hitting it out of the park. Like every time they made a show, it was an MTV show. Oh, really? Okay. Ooh, that reminds me of some series like The Head and The Max. Both of those shows kicked ass. I actually have the entire collection of The Max on VHS. I found it at I think it was at Turtles Music or something. Friday night dinner shit.
This looks interesting.
Water Gods Alter Lever. Okay. Ooh, look at all the money. We got all the money. You guys ever seen Toxic Avenger? I don't think he's gonna take the money. Everybody says he's an honest cop. It's the best fucking acting ever. Climb that ladder. Do Do I go this way? Or do I go this way? It's just a circle. Okay, so there's a man here somewhere. Okay. Why am I bleeding by just being in water? I insta-died from jumping in water? It's fucking clean-ass blue water. It's the same water right here. Why did it kill me? See, water has to act like water, you guys. If water doesn't act like water, then I'm losing my immersion. That was some mint. And also, it totally kicks ass that Freakazoid doesn't fly around. He just puts his hands up over his head like this and just walks around and goes whoosh. Oh, do we go here? The door bears a hollow that could fit something. But don't I have the thing that fits it? I thought I just got the lever. There's a monster that lives in the water. Is this true? Or are you just making this up? To make me immersed. Ooh, potion. Dude, when I see that red light on the ground, I immediately am thinking that it's those nightmare guys from Bloodborne coming to get us. Look at me shoryuken two skeletons at the same time. Vocation rank increased. Took out two skeletons at the same time. I need to sit down and watch some South Park. I know that they've got some new South Park on Paramount Plus that I haven't even watched yet. I think like the last actual episode I watched was the one where they're doing the Civil War reenactment, and he gets all the grown-ups to drink s'more schnapps, and they all get drunk and they start fighting for real and trying to like take over the country. That's real lore? Okay. Oh my god. Oh shit, dude. What time is it? I'm getting tired. Everybody says he's an honest cop. Okay, that leads back out of here. Shit, man. But the quest isn't over, right? He's called Brine, the name of the guy we're looking for. Okay. So I haven't found the dude. It's Killer Shrimp. I knew it. Damn shrimp. You know what sucks? I just thought about this. You know, Doug Walker has actually gotten a lot of the fucking people who worked on like Animaniacs and stuff to like be on his show. Like, screw you, man. How is he that famous? Or maybe the people who work on Animaniacs just really don't have anything going on. And if I call them up myself, maybe I can get one of them to like do a show with me. That would be awesome. I want to call the Freakazoid creative team. The water insta-killed me again. Too bad Doug Walker. I know, right? See, that's the thing, man. Is like there's a lot of people I see on YouTube, and they talk about just all the bad channel awesome shit. But it's like I remember the old Nostalgia Critic videos were funny. Like the old ones were not only were they funny, but they were like rewatchably funny. Oh, do I put the thing here? Got it. I just didn't realize that's where it went. Yeah, the old ones were good. Like, I don't know if I told you, but the one that got me watching him was the top 10, I think it was like the top 10 scariest PSAs or something like that. And I watched it, and I like was like, this is a cool video because he's talking about something like this that, you know, on the internet, that's why I got into internet stuff, is because on the internet, people talk about shit I actually want to hear people talk about. Like, I remember back in the day when I had a friend who had G4 TV, I thought it was the coolest thing ever because they were actually talking about video games on a fucking screen. Yeah, yeah, my character is a human balloon. But yeah, when I heard Doug talking about them PSAs that I used to watch when I was a kid that used to scare the shit out of me, I was like, this is a good video, man. I like this. And it's like some of it was funny, but then on top of that, it's like it was just reminding me of all this stuff, you know, that I remembered as a kid that just really traumatized the shit out of me. Okay, how are we going to fight these guys? There is a hole down there. I don't know how this is going to work. Oh my god, lizard man. Can we Shoryuken this guy? Not really, huh? But yeah, I remember Doug's jokes were very funny. Like, because I want to say that the scripts a lot of the time were just written by him and Rob. And I remember them making me laugh. I think one of the worst things that they did was when they started trying to make movies. Because like they're not good at writing stories, and they're not good at making movies. And they're good at making fun of things, but that's like where their talent stops, you know. Is making jokes about stuff. And then when they started trying to create their own narratives, it's like, dude, you're just not a writer, man. I don't know how to explain it. I'm guessing he's never tried to write anything. I remember when his shows went from like having jokes in the review to like they would go off on a tangent with a sketch and it would go on way too long. And I was like, you gotta stop that, man. And it got so bad that I remember, do you remember when, I don't know if you ever seen any of these, but there's a point on the Nostalgia Critic where he would review a movie that hadn't come out on video yet, and it was still in theaters, and he would get his actors to act out the entire fucking movie, and it was not funny at all. Like, not even slightly funny. It was the most boring shit, and I do not want to hear you just tell me everything that happens in the movie. It was, oh man, it was painful. It was painful to see that show turn into that. So now can I get in the water? I'm curious. Can I save? Okay, I can save this time, so that's good. Doug Walker. I feel really bad for the fact that I was under the impression that he created the Nostalgia Critic character, but he doesn't own the character, but he also has no choice but to do that character, which it's funny to me because he's not even a fucking character. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is so bizarre to me that he can't just make videos as himself talking about shit, that he feels like he has to wear that goddamn blazer and that fucking tie around his neck. Because it's like, dude, it's just you. like, you're the guy. Like, it just makes no sense to me. It's like, you know what it'd be like? It'd be like if I just changed my shirt and called myself like the guy who sucks ass at Dark Souls or something, and that was my character. You know what I mean? It's like stupid. It's like, dude, why? Funny. But I don't know, man. He does seem to have a good sense of humor about a lot of stuff, though. I don't know. Have you ever heard Oni make fun of Doug Walker? Because he does a very good impression of Linkara, but his buddy does a very good Doug Walker impression. And I watched a video of Doug listening to it, and he was laughing his ass off. He was like, "Yep, that's what I sound like." I thought that was kind of cool. That was a very big thing of him to do, is to not get all pissy about it. Because Linkara is completely hilarious because he hates Oni. And whenever he live streams and somebody brings up Oni, he gets really pissed off about it. And whenever he's like on a podcast or something and somebody brings up Oni, he's just like, yeah, he's just this guy that makes fun of me. I do not have any reason to ever talk about him. It's like, why don't you calm your tits, dude? It's like, don't you do a comedy show on YouTube? Like, do you even understand how hypocritical this sounds? It's like you have a show where you make fun of bad comic books, but then somebody makes fun of you and you don't think it's funny? It's amazing. Also, his comic book that he created is really creepy and disturbing, and it appears to say a lot about him as a person, which he probably doesn't want people to be aware of. Can I harvest this? Seems you need a pickaxe here. It does, doesn't it? Pickaxe here. He's the angriest nostalgia critic. You guys remember when Nostalgia Critic and the Angry Video Game Nerd had a feud? That was funny. I remember even at one point they were selling it so good that I thought that they really did not like each other. And then it took me a minute to realize, oh, wait a minute. If they're making a video together, then that probably means they like each other. Because you don't make videos with people you don't like. Kinda would not make any sense. This is, yeah, it is. Have you ever played it? It's Breath of the Wild Part 2. It's called Blow Up the Freaking Lizard. Did you see that crap? Oh my god. That guy went from indestructible to blowing up in 3 seconds. You know what I feel like I'm playing is Tomb Raider. Not like the new Tomb Raider where she gets her ass handed to her all the time, like the old Tomb Raider where Laura was like a bad motherfucker. Oh my god, look at that giant thing. That thing is a giant thing. And the game is not going to let me save because it is a butthole. Coom Trader, yeah. Coom Trader. Hey, look, another lizard. Now I'm afraid again. Die, monster. You don't belong in this world. Help me, friends. Help me kill the lizard monster. You know what's funny about this game is this game feels like you have an entire party with you like all the time. And even though the game is really hard, I think it kind of takes a little way. I think it takes a little bit from the excitement because you have this whole group of people with you. Like on Dark Souls, you're lucky if you have one people with you. You know what I mean? It's like odds are if you're playing a FromSoft game, you have either no help or little help. In this game, you got your D&D party. So, but also it makes it a little lighter too. You know what I mean? Like it's not as intense. But it's a nice change of pace, you know what I mean? I will say one people because bad grammar is the lulls. You bring one people with you. What's this guy? Oh, is this the guy we gotta save in the giant fart circle? Take that, monster. You don't belong in this world. Charge attack. Oh, God. When he stomps, he shakes you. Die, monster. Finger butthole. Who's going to cook your... Oh, SR, what are you about to cook? Are you about to cook your banquet meal? Dude, do I need to go ahead and break out my banquet? Oh, by the way, you guys, I had an idea. Today, when I was making my salad, it took so long. Oh, I keep forgetting I can climb monsters in this game. Let's whack him in his noggin. I was thinking, we were talking about, oh, he threw me off as soon as I got on him. Hey, look, she's climbing him too. Damn, what's that smell? It smells good.
I smell burning blue.
Oh, really? I thought I was smelling soy sauce. Anyway, so somebody recommended one time that we should do a stream one day where I'm not even playing anything. Like, I'm just, just streaming whatever. And it dawned on me, I completely forgot that you don't need your computer. You can actually just stream right off your phone. I forgot. So I was like thinking one day I need to do a stream like that where you're going to cook some food. All right, man, enjoy. Woo, this guy is hitting me. I got to grab this stuff and get out of the way. But yeah, I think I might try to do the thing on YouTube where it's just like go live on YouTube or whatever. I'm sad because I was going to go, I forgot that school starts tomorrow. So, or no, it's after tomorrow. Yeah, it starts on Monday. And that sucks because me and Clive were going to go fishing. And we were going to stream us going fishing. I thought that would have been fun. We could call it Real Life Zelda. Going fishing.
Oh, what if we made a video and we get like a fake katana and then we start streaming it and then we find some like boxes and we make them look like.
If you're going to talk crazy crap, why don't you just come over here where the microphone is? Talking to my microphone about all this weird stuff you want to do. Fortnite fishing. Can you fish on Fortnite? Oh, you can fish on Animal Crossing. What do you mean gross? You don't like Animal Crossing? What do you suck or something? Animal Crossing is great. How do you like Minecraft but you don't like Animal Crossing?
I like Minecraft. I like Generation Zero.
You like Generation Zero?
Yeah, it's like Fallout.
It's like Fallout. Is it a new game?
No, that game came out like, I don't know, like 10 years ago,
Oh, really?
15 years ago, I don't know.
Okay.
What also know is that graphics are great and the game itself is very relatable to Fallout 4.
Well, I know if you don't like Minecraft anymore, that's a good thing.
Yeah.
You should definitely like Fallout better than Minecraft. Were you going to go fishing while the moon is falling from the sky about to destroy the entire world? Yeah. Yeah, dude, we're not doing no wussy ass stream. We're gonna dodge the moon while we fish.
Now, we're only going to have about 75% coverage in Georgia, is what I read.
Oh, you mean the eclipse?
Yeah.
Dude, that's what the freaking chick at the garden center said. Like, I mentioned it because I was thinking, last time we had an eclipse and I was at work, we didn't have the things to watch the eclipse. And then she was like, oh, we're not even supposed to see most of it in Georgia anyway this time. And I'm like,
75% is most. She can't count.
oh, well, I
The
mean,
next 2 years after that, though, we are going to see it all. eclipses for the next century. And it was like, here's what Georgia's going to get the
Yeah.
next century. And I'm like,
Well, that's what I want. Yeah, I mean, like
only 75?
I mean, honestly, I wanted to record the solar eclipse on my phone because you can download an app or something supposedly, and it'll let you record the eclipse and like it'll look really good on your phone. And since the solar eclipse looks like the dark sign in Dark Souls 3 and the Ashes or the Ring City DLC, I was like, that would be awesome. What do you say? Side says he's a house. Okay.
Wasn't like 2 to 4 in the afternoon.
Woo! Freakazoid. Freakazoid. Well, I mean, they'd have to supply the whole classroom.
Dude, they did all this special shit the year Aurora saw. They gave them painted memorabilia rocks and...
They gave them stuff to watch the eclipse?
What? Aurora.
Why am I going the wrong way now?
Aurora.
I have to go back in here. Yeah, like the sun in the dreg heap, aka your bedroom. Yes, the dreg heap. Your bedroom. Hey, you haven't seen Clive's bedroom. One day we'll have to live stream Clive's bedroom when it's on a really bad day. That bitch is totally the dreg heap.
Watch me drop this dumbbell on your head while you sleep.
Hey, it's your fault. It's not my fault your room looks like a garbage dump. Your guy needs some banquet mac and cheese. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know. She needs banquet mac and cheese, dude, so she has enough carbs to run back and forth to figure out where the fuck we're supposed to be. It's empty bottles. It looks like the drag heap, but with bottles. Is it like the drag heap, but instead of ashes, it's bottles? Yes, she needs those carbs, dude. Dude, she needs them. Hey, look, I think I found the right way to go, you guys. Now we get to go to this door with a hole in it. It's a glory hole. Now I see why everybody plays this game. Now we made it through the door. Freakazoid, freakazoid, fricassee. Freakazoid, chimpanzee. Oh, it's Reptile. Boom. Sure you can, Reptile. You bitch. I got the martyr's talisman now. Now I can die like a true martyr. Freakazoid, fricassee. Woohoo! Gotcha. Yellow sack. Oh, we got his sack. Oh my god, here's another reptile. Reptile wins. Yeah, it's a lizard, so it's like his bile sack. And his ball sack. His bile balls. Dude is not taking any damage. I need a weapon that does damage. Or I need to upgrade I need to level up at the next bonfire. See, what's annoying about this is my character does no damage, but then the pawns just nuke this bitch into oblivion in one shot. Like, it's not balanced at all because I'm doing no damage. Not only do you have empty Coke bottles, but drink Coke makes you need to piss. Do you fill the bottles back up with piss and throw them back on the floor? Like some of the people on Hoarders? Dude, have you ever watched this show, Hoarders? Where people piss in jugs and just throw it on the ground in their house? Like, you see my floor? You see what that looks like? That's a stool people use to step on to get up, on things. Sometimes I use it as a footstool, like just to rest my feet. And there's a couch. But if you were watching Hoarders through this room, and there would be jugs of piss and cartons of human shit and dead cats, like, that you just find under there like some kind of treasure in an RPG. Dude, that one old lady that had like, they found like 50 dead cats in her house. I was like so fucking blown away. Reality shows are amazing, dude. Like it's crazy to me because like I used to think that people watched reality shows because they were stupid and stuff. But now I'm like, does everybody just secretly understand that reality shows are fucking hilarious? Like those ghost hunter shows and them shows about people that hunt Bigfoot. Cause that's really funny. Freaky Eaters? What's Freaky Eaters? I've never heard of that. Oh, great. Now you've turned me on to a new show, haven't you? What do they do? Do they eat like goat balls and stuff? Or is this like a show where they eat bull dick? It's the bull dick eating show. They eat weird things like stuff off the McDonald's secret menu. Hey, you know what? I should do a video series where I try everything on the McDonald's secret menu. People that eat like only one weird thing. Is it like when Pamper Chew microwaved diapers? What's Pamper Chew? One lady could only eat cheesy potatoes and everything else. Wait a minute, I don't understand. Cheesy potatoes. Everything else made her throw up. Oh, really? So you're saying like if she ate beans, they would make her throw up? That's weird. How does that work? So do you get to watch people throw up a lot? So is it like Jackass? Is it like watching Jackass? Just constantly people barfing? You ever seen the episode of Jackass where they're all drinking eggnog and they're doing an eggnog competition? And they're constantly throwing eggnog up all over each other? It was great. Preston was dressed up like Frosty the Snowman. Get that weed. Just hide some funky ingredient under the cheese. Yeah. You know what's funny though? You wouldn't even have to hide anything funky. You could just like put a piece of lettuce in there and they're like, oh, not lettuce. Could you imagine eating white rice and it making you throw up because it doesn't taste like anything? White rice, a piece of white rice, and she's like puking. Put a mountain of cheese on top. I kind of want to do a parody of this show now. Yeah, just one grain, exactly. One grain. I kind of want to do a parody of this now. Like, you know, I think I've told you guys that before I've known people that really love TikTok. And I think TikTok is the stupidest thing ever. And I've never found anything of value on the platform. Oh, I know, it must be awkward as shit. And, oh really? You couldn't stop laughing? Okay, well, I'm sold. I'm going to have to check it out then. I'm definitely excited to see this. What service is it on? Is it on Tubi? Or Roku channel or something? Or, what's one of them other free ones? I hope it's on a free one. But anyway, yeah, like I've known people that love to watch TikTok, and whenever they tell me about the shit that's on TikTok that they watch, it's always something so stupid that I immediately can come up with an idea for a parody. I just haven't had the time to do it. Oh shit, look at this little dance. I like doing that. I like that. I like this. She likes that. Dude, I fucking hate those new Star Wars movies so much. Like, I hate Ray as a character so much. Full episodes on YouTube? Okay. Bet. Here's what we're going to do. Making fun of TikTok is instinctual if you're not an iPad kid. What I mean, the thing is it sucks. Here's the thing about TikTok. Did you ever notice that the only thing on TikTok that anybody would ever actually watch is just when somebody has reposted something from YouTube? Like, TikTok is like YouTube for people who are as dumb as their fucking cat. Like think about this, okay? On TikTok, when I was trying it out to see why people watch it, right? I found this video, and it was a music video about these two old people, and they're singing a song about biscuits. And they're like, hey, stop me if any of you guys have heard of this. But it's like a song where this old lady's like, taste the biscuit, taste the goodness of the biscuit. And it's a song. And the guy is playing all this on a keyboard with a shitty keyboard drum machine. And it's fucking amazing. Okay? It's amazing. Guess what? It was on YouTube 10 fucking years ago. So, yeah, TikTok is worthless. The one time I found something of value, it was a 10-year-old YouTube clip. Great. Very great. That's high quality. Very good. Okay, I need to give some shit to Patches. Because I can give shit to Patches, right? Absorbent rag. Give. We'll give it to Brongus. We'll give one to Betsy. And we'll give another one to Betsy. Consume it. Daniel Larson. I've never heard of this Daniel Larson guy. Season 2 addicted, episode 2 addicted to cheese and potatoes. Oh yeah, that's right. I'm going to go on YouTube and I'm going to put that in my watch later list. And you said it's called Freaky Eaters. Oh, you know what? While we're talking about this, have you ever heard of a show called Totally Obsessed? Because they have some episodes of that on YouTube. And if you've never seen Totally Obsessed, you got to watch it. It's some of the most entertaining specimens of humanity I've ever seen. My life-threatening pizza addiction, addicted to pizza, Freaky Eaters. This looks really good. Not add to playlist, add to watch later. Damn it. Okay, let's look at another title. Let's look at another title. I eat 10 bottles of tartar sauce a week. Oh, whoa, dude! I just thought of another one. Have you? Hold on. Okay, we've added it to our saved list. Hold on. Have you ever seen a show called My Strange Addiction? Is Patches dead? I think Patches died again. Dishwasher lasagna. Oh shit! I've seen that show too. What's that one called? Is it called like Extreme Cheapskates? Is that the name of the show? Yes, I've seen the dishwasher lasagna. Oh man. Oh yeah, I've seen that one. Dude, these people are they're the best people. You know that? They're just the best people. I don't know how any people could ever become better than these people. Dude, listen, hold on. Do you remember the woman who invited her two friends over to her house and she got food out of the trash and she threw it all in a pot and heated it up and fed it to them, and then told them that it was garbage. Oh man, it's like painful how funny this shit is. Oh, rotten carrot. I'm still over encumbered. When will I be under encumbered? Dude, oh my god. Okay. It's on Extreme Cheapskates. Dude, I'm gonna have to make a video about this shit. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do like what all the guys who do, you know, the guys that do the To Catch a Predator videos, and that's like all they do is talk about TCAP. I need to do some videos where I'm talking about Extreme Cheapskates. Oh my god. Dude, there's one where this guy was like, I want to say he was like staying with some friends or something, and they were letting him like stay at their house for a week, and he, okay. Yeah, I think the problem is I just picked up too much shit while I was here. But yeah, this guy was staying at their house, and he said, I'm going to pay for dinner tonight, and I'm going to cook for you guys. So what he did was, oh really? I did not know that that affected that in this game. That's cool. So this guy said he's going to take care of dinner for the last night that he's there. And he went to this like market, and instead of buying like a fish, he bought like the skeleton of the fish and the head and cooked it. And it was like the most disgusting shit. And I was like, dude, I'll be honest with you. I would probably punch that guy. If he came to my house and tried to feed that to my family, I would just have to destroy him, I think. I think he belongs in a grave. Like, he doesn't belong in this world. Just like Dracula, he does not belong in this world. He's a monster. They eat fish heads, like Bart's fucking creepy brother that they keep in the attic. Who I forget his name right now. It's like Albert or something, isn't it? Yeah, get him. Get him. They rampage indiscriminately. Oh, dude, Carl Weathers on Arrested Development is amazing. Yeah, I used to quote him all the time when he'd be like, look, man, you get a couple carrots and some peas, you got a stew going. That you got a stew going, I want that on. It's like, why does he eat like a homeless person? Why does Carl Weathers eat like he's homeless? Is he that broke now? Is that the joke? And the fact that he's like a scam artist and he's like gonna teach David Cross how to act for like $100? Is that the joke? Is that he's homeless? Because goddamn, man, Carl Weathers is so good on that show. Do you remember when Arrested Development used to be funny? That's when it was funny, because Arrested Development on Netflix sucks asshole. Yeah, it was $1,500. That's right. Yeah. Dracula from Billy and Mandy. I've never seen Billy and Mandy before. I don't know about that. Gilbert Gottfried would take food from Advanced. That's funny. They should give Gilbert Gottfried food anyway, man. He's a legend. I love Gilbert Gottfried. He's so funny, dude. Have you ever seen Gilbert Gottfried do his bit where David Brenner and Jerry Seinfeld are talking to each other? It's so funny. Like Gilbert Gottfried does really good impressions. Oh, that guy knocked the shit out of me. That's funny. I had no idea. That's very funny. What, what the fuck is Billy and Mandy about? Or, is that what you said? Billy and Mandy? You said Dracula on Billy and Mandy? I guess that's the show. I think I've heard of that show. I think climbing monsters in this game is stupid because as soon as you get to their top, they just like throw you off. Well, you know, the thing is like, there was a period in my life where I just wasn't really watching a lot of TV. So depending on what decade it came out, I may have just not watched it for that reason. Because, I mean, obviously I've watched some newer cartoons. Like, I love Teen Titans Go. I think Teen Titans Go is fucking hilarious. And, I'll be honest with you, there are times when I've even watched, like, Uncle Grandpa can be kind of funny sometimes. You guys ever seen Uncle Grandpa? It's like the most fucked up title for a kid's show, I swear. I don't know what them people were thinking calling their show Uncle Grandpa. Waterfall genitalia root. Boy, I tell you what, dude, like, I guess, do I climb this ladder? There's no ladder here. Never mind. I see a ladder on the map. I don't see one in this in reality though. This is quite a quest we'd be doing here. It looked like this was the way to go. But it's like, no, there's a box. And then you go around this way. Let me throw. I gotta throw some shit to one of these guys. I wonder what those things are for. I'm guessing they're quest items or something. Wait a minute. How do I get into my shit and hand him my stuff? Is it tools? Oh no, here it is. Oh geez, I don't really have a lot I can throw away. Well, what am I supposed to do? I'm running out of shit. Oh, wait a minute. Here. You take these. Take these skulls. Take them. Take all this crap. Oh yeah, could I put that talisman on? I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out. Hey, we got better legs. Huh. Oh, crap, dude. We got a better sword. We got a better sword. Wow. It's a miracle. I don't know what the fuck with this talisman, though. I don't know how to use it. Oh, you just hit use. Okay. That was easy. Give. Give. Oh, okay. So just put the gear that I don't need on them. Yeah, because this stuff isn't heavy enough for it to matter. Okay. So like this bow. Give the bow to Betsy. Trusty sword. Take it. Okay, now I'm just very heavy. So I can run, sort of. Can I jump up here? Is that what it is? Oh, I have to jump. This is a long-ass quest, dude. Oh, it's not an actual ladder. It's just a thing I can climb on.
I'll take that. What's that?
Okay. So where do I go? What am I supposed to be finding here? Any slate pieces? Oh, okay, so there's another one around here. So does that mean it's going to be in another chest? I'm assuming I got to get down on the bottom level. Oh, wait a minute. I've already searched the bottom. Oh my God. This is going to take a long time. Especially when you have to stop and catch your fucking breath because you're too fat. Thanks, Betsy. I'm okay.
Man, that reminds me. Like when I was in like PE class at school, and we're like playing like tag or dodgeball or something, and I have to like freaking sit up for a second and catch my breath. Like I'm going to have to like turn it into like freaking Mission Impossible. Like no, I cannot get hit once or.
Mission Impossible.
Yeah, got like so like my PE teacher made like a really hard version of dodgeball.
You keep saying Betsy, and I just go, wait, I didn't type. Is your real name Betsy? An ancient pawn's book that advises against torpor. Your pawn gained knowledge. How did my pawn gain knowledge? He's dead. Oh, Betsy gained some insight. Okay. I don't know, man. I keep throwing shit on the fucking pawns. And yet Still. Oh, I'm going the wrong direction again, apparently. Jesus, dude. Wow. Hey, guys, I actually have to go ahead and get off because it's already time for me to go to bed. So that sucks, but but yeah, I definitely got to go to bed. I got one more day of work, and then I'm off. But I guess, oh, like Batsy. Oh, okay, I got you. Yeah, I got you. That makes sense. Hey, look, there's a chest. Yeah. Padded armor. Well, let's check it out.
Why is it called padded armor?
Because it has pads in it, dummy. Oh. I can't wear it. It must be for wimps.
Dang.
Yeah, I'm too badass to wear padded armor. Let's try. This quest sucks. Alter slate. Oh god, I'm over encumbered again. Over encumbered again. Still over encumbered. Excellent. What is this? Port crystal. Oh, that's right. Yeah. You're from Turkey. That's right. Yeah. Is it this altar slate? Is this what's so heavy? What do I do with them? I mean, can I give them? I could give these to Betsy, then she would be over encumbered. I could give her 2. I guess I'll have to, because I'm too heavy to even move. I've gotten rid of everything else. Yeah. That's what an eclipse looks like.
I can't believe the pictures of the eclipses are already popping up.
Well, it's not like there hasn't been one before.
Oh. No, you guys are right about that one.
I am right about that one. I mean, I literally just told you I was at work a couple years ago and we watched the eclipse in the back of the store.
We've only just begun, Master.
Large coin pouch. Hey, I got a fish. Isn't there like a quest where you have to get fish?
Yep.
Oh, a flamica. Harsh bud sauce. Where's cheesy potato sauce? Cheesy potato or throw up sauce. You know what, y'all? I better just save it right here. Yeah, we should all go to sleep. All right, well, look, hey, guys, I'm going to try to get on here tomorrow after work. I'm going to go ahead and go to sleep because I'm getting tired. You guys have a good night. Thanks for watching, hanging out with me. See y'all next time.